Holy shit, are we working now? Maybe? I don't know.
Maybe.
It's running. We'll see. Hold on, we'll
It's
give it a
running. I'm
second.
getting almost a concurrent stream.
We'll give it a second, see if it fucking flatlines again. I don't know. We'll try it again. Uh hello all. I lost my whole fucking tempo now. I don't even know where the hell I'm at.
Hi.
Hello all and welcome
Hello
to our Dungeons and
all.
Dragons stream. We fancy ourselves the crew of LikelyAMimic. That's our handle on most, if not all, socials. The little social scroller up there at the top tells you all the ones if you want to go follow them. We'd appreciate it. Um, Apparently we're having fucking issues tonight. Talking about technical problems, and then we have two of them immediately in the fucking seconds after me saying we're gonna have technical problems. So if you're curious about old sessions, please go check YouTube. Just go to YouTube, type in LikelyAMimic in the search bar. The first ones to pop up. There's 49 prior to today. Today is session 50. Anyways, we play D&D, but unfortunately, because we play over the internet, there are some technical difficulties like we're having currently. Please bear with us. I do my best to resolve them as quickly and calmly as I can. What do we got? I skip all that shit. I have to retype this at some point in my life. So very quickly, some player intros. Now I'm gonna pick on Cass.
What? For what?
For character intros, man. Talk about Omen a little
Oh,
bit.
hey, I'm Katz. I play Omen, the wizard. Um,
He's the
he's
real wizard.
discovering a lot of yeah, he's discovering a lot still, but maybe not so long.
We'll see some stuff coming back. Um,
Yeah,
next to
let's
him,
see.
next to him, we have Hobo.
I play Silver the monk. Um, I don't know. She's just along for the ride at this point.
Fair, I guess. Um, Lee, are you actually here? I don't know. Your camera's perpetually loading, like it's maybe open in something else.
I'm here. I don't know what it's doing, but yeah, I mean it's open in the
Kill
little
it.
corner of my Windows screen. It's there permanently. But
Yeah, you
normally
might want to kill it.
it it pops over in here.
I don't know. It's fine for right now.
But
We'll figure
yeah,
it out.
Come back on
Yeah,
again.
we'll figure it
Yeah, you might need to
but
kill it.
out.
yeah, I play Court, rogue, assassin, sneaky dude, bows and arrows.
That guy.
Can imagine Korik making like a soft rap song like boats and hoes, but it's just bows and arrows.
Bows and arrows.
Yeah. Quivers and shivers or some shit. I don't know.
Quivers and shivers. There you go.
Yeah.
I like that one better. What gives you the shivers, my quivers?
I don't like
That
how
made me
I don't
uncomfy.
like how that
Anyway.
came out. I don't like how that came out one bit.
It did not. It did not end well. No.
Ben.
Is that a little bit weird?
Ben.
My name is Ben or Lord Longballs on all socials. I in August for Vincent Moontrack. Also a rogue, but I'm a stabby rogue, not a shooty rogue.
Fair enough. Nick.
Stabby rogue.
Half elf fish merchant.
I
He's
just
a fish
want to be
merchant.
clear that he doesn't sell fish and he's also not
Okay.
half fish. I just want to clarify that.
He's a half fish merchant.
Adam.
I am Adam. I am Sunlight Warden on most socials now, and I play now Augustus Crawford, back in action, the Punchy Mage.
The Punchy Mage. What a way to describe him.
He's a Punchy Mage.
Okay, so Adam, Lee said he's gonna restart real quick, so it's fine. I'm JJ. It's Lord Longcock on all the things. You found me for a reason. It's streamed on my page because we can't get enough followers on the fucking LikelyAMimic page. So we keep streaming it here, and we keep breaking things. I'm the Dungeon Daddy. You probably heard me say this before, but for the new folks, this is my living story. Though I'm not a god, that's not my style. I like to think of myself as a bard of old. I actively speak this world into existence, and you, the viewers, are my listeners. And these guys are the stars of the show. The 6 that are here, the one that's turned into a bunch of buildings. It's a whole thing. He's trans building. I don't know.
Don't worry about it.
It's not my place. It's truly not my
Wolf.
place.
What the fuck?
So unlike a book, my characters are alive. They do good, they do evil, they love, they lie, they lose, they fight, they kill, they survive, they grow and they learn, but most importantly they think and they make their own decisions. And that's as living gets. My whole job is to challenge them, teach them, reward them, and sometimes I'll break them all to see them develop, and inevitably to see where the story finds conclusion. Because, in all honesty, I have no idea where they're going to take me. And I think that covers everything, right? Past sessions, YouTube.
Follow Likely a Mimic page.
Follow the
please.
Likely Mimic. Follow all the stuff at the top when it scrolls over. Do that. Subscribe to
Do
the
it.
YouTube for no reason other than you can.
So scribble.
It's
Just
a
help
way
us
more
out,
fun way to
man.
say that.
Subscribble.
It's a fun way to say that. I like that.
It is fun.
Mm-hmm.
So, to take the pressure slightly off Nick, would you guys collectively like to, clusterfuckingly tell what happened last session? It was a long session.
No.
I know we went way over on time, but I did not count on that fight going as long as it did. I apologize. I tried to speed it up by not
It was
having you roll
long.
initiative, and it took forever. So I apologize. It was not my
No.
intention for that shit to go until 2:50.
I don't think we
I'm
will.
so glad I left early.
Oof.
We were drowning, then we went through a door, then we killed a bunch of cultists, then almost died and killed some squid fuckers.
When did we almost drown?
In the main
Fucking
room.
hell, the thing was filling up with
Puzzle
water, we
room.
left it.
Oh.
Yeah, the fountain that you guys had pulled out of the ground when you solved the puzzle, pulled the fountain out
Right.
of the ground, and solved the second puzzle, which
Ah.
was unlocking.
We
the
did a
fountain.
puzzle and went down a spiral,
Yeah.
and a god
Oh.
died.
Caliban left with a bunch of kids.
A chain broke.
Now I can say 2 of my players stole a bunch of children.
Adam, you're muted.
We did do that. Yeah.
I leave early one session and a god fucking dies.
A god died.
So, a brief overview. The goddess that was being tortured in that cave, her blood was being siphoned into a portal that was filled with flame. And it was like a fissure in the ground that was filled with flame, and her blood was being siphoned into it.
Being
And-
roasted over the fire.
Kinda, yeah. And the
you
more
know.
of her blood and the more bodies that everyone in the room killed, the bodies were drugged to the flame by some invisible force, thrown on the flame, then the bodies erupted into flame. The fire grew, like it was being fed in some way. Now, the last thing that happened was Silver did a run, jump, dash, step of the wind, key point, fucking slap the shit out of Mistra, the goddess of all magic, who, just so in case it's not clear, was being tortured the entire time at all 3 different sites. And that is why magic was, and I quote,
Being
fucky
fucky.
wucky.
It was very fucky wucky.
Right. That's why magic was so rough across the nation, because she was being tortured at the same time that the moon went out. The light from the moon stopped reflecting. Now, another point of order, the moon still has that purple kind of aura glow around it. Think like northern lights, but far away and around the moon. And
The moon's light was hijacked by a cat.
Fucking cat.
and that's why we hate tabaxis. No.
Yeah.
What
It's true.
cat?
Oh,
What-
don't
the-
worry,
the
it's the
Leonin.
genocide of another
yeah.
cat race.
Yeah. Cass.
Time for genocide.
Leonins are about to not exist anymore too.
Cats are
Thanks.
evil.
Next on the hit list.
Cats are evil,
Yeah.
and I stand by that.
I'm gonna make a tabaxi just to murder myself in mid
Listen, this is the
battle.
one
Yeah, be
genocide.
a tabaxi druid that wears armor, so as soon as you step in, you just immediately turn into a black hole.
Listen, the Leonin genocide is the only genocide he's actually going to fully support us on.
Tabaxis were already genocided.
Yeah, well,
Um,
we're causing a second genocide.
That's your choice, okay? You've already slaughtered cities.
What's an entire race?
What's a little bit
what's
of
a species?
war crime
Right?
amongst
What's a
friends?
species?
What's a
what's
bit
the
of war
race
crime?
between, you know?
Yeah.
Just a bunch of elves that hate cats. That's what the party is. Just a bunch of elves that hate cats.
Look, they live for too long that the old cat lady shtick kind of wore out.
I'm a human. I'm not even.
Yeah,
an elf.
we're the best. We're the best.
Three
race,
was it 3/6 of the party is elven?
Yeah.
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 Yeah. You are legit. Well, you were legit.
Oh
the
no,
only one
no.
with,
So now
without dark vision.
actually, so three of you are now human. 2 of you are elves, and 1's a half elf. So the party's
Yeah.
actually majoritively human. It would be 3.5
But if-
human,
if
2.5.
Now.
If you consider the fact that a good majority of the party speaks Elvish,
That's fair.
Yeah.
You're all educated in some sort of way towards
Might as
elven
well all be elves.
culturalized. Anyways, so as she passed in Silver's arms, because Silver ran, jumped, tackled her out of the flames, got her away from the flame, though her blood was still being siphoned from the hundreds of cuts on her body. She reached up and kind of gently touched the side of Silver's face and said, "It's not too late." Her hand falls limp. She falls limp. And then her body is tugged from Silver's hands by that invisible force, dragged into the fire, and the flame erupts brighter.
sounds like we're going to hell.
We are in hell, buddy.
You're
It
in a
sounds like we're going to
dungeon.
hell.
We are in indeed.
There
a
are in
dungeon.
fact no dragons in this dungeon though. So
How far down are we
Well,
from the
false
surface?
advertising.
from this, do you have keen mind?
Oh, I gotta check. I think I might.
Probably does now.
Yeah, I'm adding it to my character as.
I have your character pulled up.
I don't. I didn't have mine pulled up, so I don't know if I fucking do or not. I gotta look.
You don't.
No.
I think he's telling you no.
You
I got
don't.
alert.
You have alert. Alert does not in
I'll
fact
change it
tell you
right
your
now.
current depth. You know what?
You just
If-
can't be
if you
surprised.
keen mind wouldn't be a
Yeah.
bad feat for your character.
Honestly, yeah.
More
that's
s-
a good
more
one.
so than alert. Like it would make more sense, in my opinion, to Elian than alert does.
Listen, I.
Well, he
got
doesn't
this
sleep, so he can't
Like,
be surprised. It makes
alert
sense.
for, yeah, but
That makes
and
sense,
so
yeah.
I get that. That makes sense. Yes, but the alert for me makes more sense with somebody like Korik, because while everybody else
Okay.
is even asleep, Korik is gonna be, he'll be up in a fucking tree, watching
I
everybody.
sense a disturbance in the force.
Yeah. Korik's got some weird fucking quirk going on. Like it in my head makes a little more sense for his character to have alert and your character to have key mind. But it's you guys' choice. Your fucking character. I don't care.
What if we have both?
No.
No. I don't even think I have a.
That's my next feat.
No, you don't have alert. No, you have you got to pick a feat because you took human, so you got the exploding
I took
dice.
sharpshooter.
You took sharpshooter on your second one, yeah, but you took the exploding dice on your first one.
That was my.
Improved
second.
sneak attack.
That was my
Improved
second.
sneak attack.
Improved sneak attack.
Sharpshooter was my first feat, so that I could throw daggers. At
Oh shit, that's right. Yeah. What'd you take at
You got
what'd you take at 8?
I think that was the exploding.
8 was my.
No, because he's a variant human, so he gets one to
Oh.
start with.
Yeah. So 8.
Yeah.
I think I took ability score instead of.
Oh. Alright.
Yeah, I increased my dex to 20.
Fair enough. +5 to dex. Wild.
And that's why I. Plus 13
A lot
instead.
happened. A lot happened last session, specifically after you left. But I do appreciate you showing up earlier because that whole
Yeah, you needed me
minor
for the first
dramatic
half.
scene with Augustus seeing you for the
Yeah.
first time in 7 months.
Listen, I had planned to stay the whole session, and I'm not regretting not now. But I had PT at 5:30. So, which
No,
got
yeah, I
canceled,
get
by
it.
the way.
I get
Which
it.
got canceled.
Yeah, of course it did. Anytime you plan on the shit
5:20.
and make fucking plans for it, yeah, it's canceled 10 minutes before.
Well, so our PT was supposed to be dodgeball at a gym. Well, the gym didn't open until 7.
PT dodgeball.
That sounds
Well, so
like
the thing
that
is-
sounds
Great
like
planning.
What
not
are you,
the,
12?
not the
Force
first
fun time?
sergeant. That sounds like
No,
somebody
commander-
some platoon leader was put in front of that, or some fucking some platoon sergeant was put in front of that,
Captain.
and he didn't think to look up the hours
Nope.
of the gym.
Yeah.
Fucking
So my
old
commander
people,
likes
bro.
to my commander's like 27. They like to do this. He likes to do this fun thing where he makes us all compete in some way, and then somebody gets to go home early, right? Like my platoon didn't have to show up till like noon.
Shit, let's go do combatives.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Let's go do
Well, we did
combatives or
tug of
go to the
war.
range. Let's go to the range.
We did tug of war last month. Well, I have a 6'9" giant in my platoon, so
Uh-huh.
we won.
Right.
So I
of
didn't
course.
have to show up till noon.
Yeah.
So we were supposed to do dodgeball this time, and well, that didn't happen.
Yeah, well, your 6'9" giant's gonna get hit by everyone in
That's
the
fine.
dodgeball.
Well, he could
Um,
catch all the balls.
No, he is so uncoordinated. It's not even funny.
Yeah. No.
He's
Tall.
dumb strong.
Listen. Tall people. Basketball is an uncoordinated sport.
It really is. It really is.
It's a bunch of people whose knees hurt.
A bunch of gangly motherfuckers.
Run back and forth like 80 feet. There's a reason basketball courts are short.
That's why they do fucking sprints and suicides for warm ups, because the bitches just need endurance in the short haul.
Mhm.
They take like 6 fucking steps and they're across the field. That's why. That's
Exactly.
basketball
They're all
things are short for a
Fucking
reason.
7 feet tall.
Because
Yeah.
all their knees hurt so fucking bad. And there ain't shit they can do for that. So anyways, yeah, a lot of shit happened. A god died in Silver's hand, so I mean technically she did it.
I think she should have the title Godslayer.
Give me that. Give me that.
New feat that makes her literal god.
No.
Give me that.
You don't get to collect the power.
She's
Shouldn't
now
we have
God's.
mind
He is
flayers
now
for
Random
God's bane.
Boring ass shit.
But I will tell you that your what the fuck you call them? Your knuckles talk when she's in your hands. Like while you're trying to listen to her, they're like yelling in your head.
Epics go.
So Pain is gonna say something along the lines of it's been so long since I've seen her. And Pity is gonna say, oh, is this the one you've always told me about? And as she's like drugged by this invisible force away from you, as the blood finally leaves her body, all the blood finally pulls. The invisible force kind of drags her away from you as she sort of shrivels up like a grape that turns into a raisin. Because that's what happens if you suck the blood out of something; it shrivels up. Your blood is
the
what keeps you
chocolate
full.
person from
Um,
SpongeBob.
Oh
I don't
my
know what
god.
that is.
It's the grandma from SpongeBob
Yep.
in her fucking wheelchair.
I also don't know what that is.
Chocolate.
Chocolate.
Um,
I'll send you a picture.
No, do that.
I'm going to.
Don't do that. I won't
Right
open it.
now.
I'll block you on
Grand-
Discord.
We'll all send it. Don't you worry.
I'll block you all in Discord. Session 50 will be the final session. TPK, it's over. A god's
So
hand, a god's hand plunges through the hole, crushes you all as he climbs through the fucking the shell of the earth. You're all dead.
Her name's Mary.
A Tarask. So you find a Tarask.
Oh no, it's not a Tarask.
No, the Earth is a mimic, and we just swallowed us whole. It woke up.
Yeah, Earth or mimic.
Actually, all of this has just been some fucked up dream, and none of this ever happened.
The planet.
I
Oh,
put everyone
God.
into
If
the
you
hole
fucking do
that I
that
have.
at the end, I'm going to fucking kill you.
We're all in the Genjutsu. That'll suck.
Yeah, we all woke back up in Grisfolia. We never
So-
survived the hag.
Yeah. You're all just drowning in the ocean because the sirens got you. The very first
Yeah,
fucking
we did not
encounter.
actually succeed.
Yeah.
I was the first one, so that's why I believe I can breathe underwater.
Well, that's
Yep.
Well, that's why Yornir died first, so that's why he became
Yeah.
another person.
Hey, I wasn't the first one who died.
Yeah, that was me.
Was it? No, I mean, yeah, Aegis.
Yeah,
Aegis
yeah.
counts. Yeah, Aegis does count.
This is actually just all in the mind of Aegis as he's dying.
Yeah,
It's actually Thimble's dream
Oh,
there
it's
you
the
go.
bullshit.
because she's dissociated.
Yeah, and pain and pity
He's in
are
pain?
the jailers.
Oh.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Pain and pity are the two that are keeping her. Those are the two spirits that are supposed to protect her soul.
Yep.
And not let you get it. Yeah, it's pain and pity. Or did Soda die somewhere and pain is Soda and pity is Thimble?
There you go.
Ooh.
Oh. That makes me sad.
Makes you think.
We're
that, doesn't it?
all in an isekai.
Anyway.
found her
I don't know
friend.
what that is. Anyway, what the fuck was I
Anyway.
saying?
Shriveled up like a grape.
Correct. Okay,
Yes.
yeah. So the body had been like kind of like hollowed and dehusked a little bit, and then as the body was like drug free from your hands, she just kind of like the metal of her armor scrapes on the ground as she's drug over to the fucking to the fissure that is lit with roaring fire, that's blazing red and yellow and orange, and her body scorches to a cinder. As soon as her body ceases to exist, her armor clatters to the floor, the fire ceases to exist, and the fissure closes.
Oh, hey, free armor.
You fucking loot goblin. You
But this
No.
person
fucking
is under my
loot
arms. I'm
goblin.
taking it.
You little goblin.
Boblin the
Hey,
goblin
got armor.
I can't
appears.
even fucking wear
Boblin the goblin appears, picks up all the armor, and disappears like Dobby the elf. It's gone.
I swear to fucking God. Oh my God, we lost Lee. He fucking rage quit. He's done.
No,
You
it's
fucking
because he was
goblin.
resetting
He's
his
like,
computer.
fuck
yeah.
these.
Yeah, you fucking
He's the one who took the
goblins.
armor and
Anyway,
left.
Yeah, he
Um,
took the armor and left. That's right.
Yeah, he's
Korg
Boblin.
just picks up the armor and disappears. He's another bad
That's
guy.
why no one ever sees Korg's face. He's really Boblin the Goblin.
That's right. He's
The
three goblins in a trench coat.
Yeah,
do the knuckles say anything
Boblin,
about her
Joblin,
being
and Moblin.
dragged into the fire?
They don't say anything, but you almost feel. It's not pity. What the fuck's the thing you feel in grief? Grief.
Grief.
You
What's
feel.
the thing you feel, you fucking
What's that
sociopath?
thing you feel when people fucking die?
What are
What's the
feelings?
word?
My bad.
What
I'm sorry.
are feelings? You fucking letting your inner
feelings.
sociopath show there.
I couldn't.
That's a bit of
I couldn't
proof.
remember the name of it. Okay.
It's
Uh
okay.
huh. Only so
Um,
much you can blame on your brain damage there, buddy.
You feel.
It's brain damage. It's
You
fine.
feel a little grief
Choose a fucking
and
disability.
sorrow emitting from pain from the left side of your head, and from the right side of your head you feel stronger pity.
Wow.
And what fucking word, what do you, so listen, if Ben died,
More pity.
if Ben died, somebody would feel grief. I would feel pity for that person
You
that
wouldn't
has
feel-
grief.
Shut up.
You feel
Empathy.
nothing. Sorry, Ben.
That's
Guess,
alright.
you,
I already
guess no.
accepted it.
Guess he didn't fucking care about you. After
I
all.
am hollow on the inside.
No.
Numb to the world.
I am in fact just like there's no heart. There's no heart in this motherfucker. It's gone. There's
Well,
just a
we got
vein.
black
It's just a
hole.
vein right here.
Yeah, literally enough to pump to everything. That's it. He doesn't need more blood.
There's no heart in this body. There's nothing
Who
left.
needs a heart anyway? It's
And
It's fine. He just became my 13th reason.
fine.
Buddy,
Oh.
you're on your 13,000 reason. You're in the National
Shut the
Guard.
fuck up. Only 13,000? Holy shit. that's
I would have
Only
thought your
13,000.
13th reason was when you were about this deep in a cow's asshole.
No.
No, that actually was reason 9,987.
Yeah.
I'm so
I know.
confused and concerned.
Ben used to work on a
He-
dairy
I was a
farm.
dairy farm.
Why were you
Yeah.
fucking
Calving season.
shoulder deep in a cow's asshole?
Because
Calving
the calf got
season.
stuck and the cow was gonna die. If the cow
Yeah, you gotta
dies,
turn
we
it.
lose more
That's a
money, so we have to
sacrifice
pull the calf
That
out.
you should be willing to make.
If you
to
think about it,
avoid
it's
putting
double
your
meat.
entire fucking
Look.
arm in a cow ass.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
All I'm
gonna-
saying
Nick heard
is
it.
that man's hand has never smelt the same.
Nick heard
gonna
it.
tell
He
you-
heard me. It was funny.
I'm gonna tell you right now that
I
one
didn't hear
cow,
shit.
Oh, I thought you
that
heard me.
one cow makes us a lot of fucking money.
I said, if you think about it, it's like double meat.
Yeah.
It's like getting double meat
Yeah.
for free at the Chinese restaurant. That's what that
You know
is.
what the bad part is? I still had to kill that cow.
Of course you did. It's a
Oh.
dairy farm. You
It
pump
was-
them
no,
till
it's
they're
stillborn,
dry, and then you kill it.
probably.
No. It got sick.
Oh, okay.
It got
Yeah,
an
it's
infection.
probably.
It got an infection from birth, and it couldn't get over
Yeah.
it, so we had to shoot it.
Yep.
I was
Alright.
pissed.
It's worth
Cow.
more as meat.
Not even. No. After an infection like
Did you
that,
get-
they're not even worth meat.
No, you
Oh.
can't. If it's a very, you can't give it away because people are so
Nope,
fucking
we
scared
just
of
have
mad
to
cow
toss 'em.
disease. Nobody will buy it.
Yep.
Yum yum yum. I'd buy it.
Dairy
I
cows,
mean-
you
Listen,
can't
I'm
really
just
I
sell
saying,
died.
mad
I got
cow
a shot.
disease.
I got a shot for a reason.
Kinda
Like,
sounds
I gotta
fun.
eat something.
So here's the weird thing is you really can't sell dairy cows for meat because they're so lean. They're not heavy.
Yeah, they don't have enough produce.
We're not feeding them for weight, so they
Ain't
don't
no
get grain fed. They're
beef.
just pure grass.
Yeah.
So and they're heifers. Bulls
Hey,
are
look.
except for meat.
Listen. My question is,
You
when,
sell it.
when
You
you
sell
put
it
it out
to
of
some
its
lady that likes
misery,
that grass-fed beef. It's fine.
when you put it out of its misery, did you give it the old Arby's we have the meats, or?
I gave it a good old 45 to the head.
All right, well that's fair. I
Oh my
guess.
god.
Did you give it
Like
two
Lenny.
zigzags?
Yeah.
Is it Colt
pretty
much.
45 and two
Yeah.
zigzags?
Colt 45.
Maybe
two
that's all we
zigzag.
need.
All right, now
There you go.
let's-
Our captain
Let's
dumped
do
our
some fucking
smoke
D&D,
that
holy shit.
tumbleweed.
Um,
One of us can take our turns.
Wait,
Good
welcome to
rap song.
Sidetrack and D&D, where we primarily get sidetracked, but we play D&D in between.
Right,
Oh.
we're supposed to fucking pity is
Yeah.
upset, pain is
Pity is
no,
upset.
Pain is
You
in
can
pain.
tell.
pity is
You can tell
Pity
is-
pity is upset for pain. Pain is
for
upset.
pain. Pain is
Grieving.
upset.
Like if I can
Pain isn't pain,
analogize,
it
if I can
is
analogize
pity.
this, pain is the actual HOA president who's dealing with shit. Pity is his wife.
Okay. Gotcha.
Oh, I understand.
And Payne just got told that he.
Let's be
is
real, it's a lesbian couple.
Yeah,
They
let's
got
be honest,
hitched.
it's a lesbian couple.
I thought they were dudes.
It's two male voices though.
I thought I was
Yeah.
just fisting dudes.
They just- No, they just got butch voices. It's fine.
I didn't think about that.
As-
She
as
got me, I
bad
didn't
as,
think about that.
Ben was fisting horses.
I thought I was just dual fisting dudes, bro.
Well, there's a reason why I said they were a butch lesbian, because well, they like fisting.
Close enough.
What were we doing? I forgot.
The
Payne
body
You
was
were-
sucked
Eating
into
body grape.
the crack.
Yeah. Armor dropped, body vanished. Pity was pitying, pain was in pain. Got it.
How long
and
does
the
it take
metal
for the
armor
thing to
clatters the
close?
floor. As
Yep.
soon as her body as soon as her body is drug into it, it's kind of vertically like held up like this, and like if the flames are in front of my hand, this being like an arm and a leg.
Mhm.
As soon
Would I
as
die
the
if I jumped
body,
into it?
probably.
That child
Okay.
is never going to bed.
I mean, do you want to make an intelligence check
My
to see?
Yeah.
Yes.
he's never
My
fallen
child's
asleep.
been asleep since I sat back down.
What the fuck?
It's Ben that's
Yeah.
playing with all his kids' toys.
Oh.
No, I'm leaving it on to drown out. He has to have some kind of background noise for some reason.
You
and that's
know?
why it's still on.
Because he's
What a mood.
autistic.
Personally, I would say that it
Not
looks like
diagnosed.
pretty safe fire.
You don't know this kid.
It looks like
pretty
safe fire.
I put my finger in it.
Shit burns.
Oh,
Roll,
okay,
roll a
cool.
d8, and then whatever you get, just take that fire damage.
I'm dead.
Oh shit! Next down. Next down.
He
So-
puts his
One
finger in the
HP,
fire,
so
just fucking
to-
melts.
To paint this picture, the body scrapes along the floor, gets pulled up vertically, so it's almost like it's crucified, like it's being held up in the air.
Oh my god.
And then, as it's burning up, Elian walks over and he's just like, "Tss," and takes however much damage he fucking needs to
Well,
be
I had 1
unconscious.
HP.
And then he falls down. He touches the fire and just he's limp,
Augustus
collapses
say
next
we
to the
go-
fire.
probably fucking crawls over there and just like he's gonna try and like shock him awake, I guess.
Does that do damage?
With
I'll go over
with
and
shocking
fucking
grasp.
kill him.
No, I wasn't gonna like immediately shock him, but like his gloves give off that current.
There's a little bit of
so, like,
static. a little bit,
Defibrillator, yeah, some
Um,
defibrillator him.
Make me a medicine check.
Yeah, I was trying. This is what I was going for.
That sounds like an advantage roll, though.
Quick question. What is my
I
HP?
can literally just go over
pretty
there and
smart.
heal him.
Well, you're not going over there fast enough. You're pitying and painting over there.
You're
You
You
being a
didn't
loot
give me
goblin.
the chance.
13.
With the
Fuck.
13, you know what? I will say it stabilizes him at the very least.
There you go.
So he
That's
doesn't
all
have
I
to
was
roll
looking
death save.
for.
It stabilizes him. This has been pretty
Okay.
good. That was a pretty good roll.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Alright,
me turn
you can
on my-
carry his body.
Stabilizations right there. I mean, I probably was going to end up doing it anyways.
You right?
So
You're over there loot gobbling the damn armor.
I
Ben,
wasn't
what was your
actually
question?
gonna fucking take the armor.
Well, you probably should. It was an armor a god was wearing. I'd
I
take
can't
it.
wear it.
What is it?
No, Augustus is going to go look at it in a minute. But I
Oh,
needed to
so
stabilize
who's
the
the
man.
goblin
Oh.
now?
Who's the
Listen,
only
listen,
one that
hang
it
on,
would
hang on,
work
hang on.
for?
What kind of armor is
I could wear it.
metal.
it? Damn
You
it.
can't. You're an unless you have weird armor proficiency that I don't know about. You take 3 levels in fighter? Like, what?
Nah, I took the.
So
feat.
what was your question, Ben?
Because I'm just making sure my HP is correct. 'Cause I don't know if mine was edited during the fight.
No, give me 2 seconds. I have yours written down.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think you got a little hurt.
You got hit. You have like
Um,
somewhere around 12 HP, if I remember right.
And
I have it written
then
down.
Nick, I think you asked me something. What did you ask me?
What?
I thought you asked me something when everybody was like talking at once, so I couldn't fucking answer all the questions.
Oh no, I didn't say anything.
Oh,
You have
okay.
13 HP.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
So, as she burns to a cinder, Elian falls to the floor. The metal armor clatters, and the chainmail that was under the armor clatters to the ground. And it is when you walk over, it's a half plate. And now, fuck it. For shits and giggles, it's scale mail. Fuck it. We'll make a scale mail.
Okay.
It's scale mail. It has some leather accents on it. And there's a large crest in the center, which is the symbol of Mistra. Which, funny enough, is on the head of the little fucking thing that Omen carries. It's like carved into its head.
Oh, the ankylosaur.
Yeah. Which, if I remember correctly, is just like a shining star.
I believe so.
Something like that.
Yes,
It
it's
is
just a shining star.
It's the compass star.
Yep. So,
I guess we'll tuck the scale mail away.
Okay.
Just for the symbol, more or less at this point. And just go back to Elian and kind of like go to pick him up, I guess.
okay.
He's down, and he'll turn to everybody else. We probably shouldn't stay here for much longer. Did your person that sent you here have a way out, or was this a one trip ticket? Take for the silence that was a no. Cool.
All of them look at you and just like, didn't plan that far ahead. Duh.
I tried
This is-
door.
We have
We
to make
didn't
a
think we were
plan.
gonna make it out.
Wait, am I
Yeah,
unconscious?
You're
Yeah, you
unconscious.
haven't been woken up yet.
Correct.
Yeah, give me a
Silver
minute.
will go over and fucking heal him.
Yeah,
Okay.
give me a minute.
You're
I haven't gotten
conscious,
that
but
far.
you're being like wedding carried
I'm
by
paralyzed.
the muscular but also lean and like
Extremely.
malnutritioned
Yeah.
Augustus.
Oh my god, homeless man! I've always wanted one.
He's not wrong.
What?
He's not.
I
I
mean,
mean,
he doesn't have a
technically, he
home.
is homeless.
Yeah.
The last home he's had for the 6 months is currently being besieged. I think it's now officially taken over, actually.
Yeah, we
Uh,
probably tried to do something
yeah.
about that.
Oh no. No, we could have done nothing.
These are armies of hundreds.
Oh,
Yeah, this was
the
an inevitable outcome.
entire invading force was pushing towards this piece.
listen, we could have at least rigged the building with some traps.
Oh, there is.
Okay.
There is.
All right, I'm happy now.
No, Augustus spent the last 2 months out of the 6 months treating
Rigging
this
that
entire
building.
war like America in World War II. But with
Listen,
kids.
homie, trench guns.
Yeah, but with
So
kids.
not the same.
Yeah, just with kids. It's
Do you
fine.
like
They had
Hiroshima that shit or?
shotgun ones. Let's put it that way.
It's wand of magic missiles, but it's point blank range. So
Yeah.
The shotguns are a war crime in the trench. So is your mustard gas, bitch.
So what are you doing?
Oh,
It's
You've
leaving.
collected the armor.
yeah.
The room stands silent. The cells stand empty.
Were there any-
Oh, I wanted to try something.
What?
Because I'm gonna hand Elian off to somebody first.
He's awake. You can put him down.
Yeah.
I fucking healed him.
Okay, I'm gonna put him down, and I'm gonna
I
walk
just
like
haven't rolled the HP
30 feet away.
Mhm.
Because I know what I'm about to do could possibly get him and or me killed.
Uh-huh.
Everybody
You can't take
here
the
with like
doors
7
back.
HP.
Oh.
I'm gonna pick up a rock.
Yeah.
I'm gonna prepare to die.
And cast catapult on
Okay.
it
Okay.
Definitely
and
preparing to die.
sling it at the wall.
Roll me
and
a
just
D100.
sling it at the wall. Okay, that's what I wanted to figure out. Am I rolling a D100?
You get 6 HP.
I have
Mhm.
74.
Down.
Yep.
Let's see. Okay. So you're just throwing it at a random wall.
Yeah, I'm just throwing it at the wall.
Perfect. You take it.
Mm-hmm.
You cast catapult and flies off towards the wall.
Cool. Does anything else happen?
Nothing
All right.
blatantly in
Does
your
it
face.
hit the wall?
Well, yeah.
It's a wall.
Well.
Pops on, bounces on the ground a little bit.
That's
You
a
hear the
hell of a
little
wall.
echo.
I don't know if that was good or bad, but we'll find out.
The wall failed its deck save. I'll tell you that.
Okay.
I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, Gus is gonna look at it rather awkwardly for a moment, shake his head because I'm out of spell slots.
I think we should take a
Quick.
pause.
Quick, someone else throw something at this wall.
I throw my
Um,
cursed luck stone at the wall.
I roll the fucking d20 and evens you go to it. Odds you go. No, wait, that's backwards. Odds you go to it. Evens it comes to you.
I go to it.
All right, you just jump 30 feet towards the wall.
Yep. Cool. Yep.
Nothing blatantly obvious happens. Though, when you look down at your hands, you notice that there is a strange, almost pale bluish white glow to them.
Neat.
Not vibrant, but a little bit like you're in a dark enough room that you can see that your hands are definitely glowing in some way. It's almost like a light
Okay.
is behind them, and then when you flip them over, now it's still on the side.
Gotcha. Cool. Well, back up the stairs, I guess.
Can I
I'm
check
gonna
the
tell
room
them
for
that
any doors?
we can't go back through those doors I tried before we came down here.
Yeah, that's right. We can't go back through the main doors, but does anybody see any other doors?
Can I inspect the room for any hidden doors?
Sure, you can make an investigation check.
I have a point of exhaustion.
That is a 14.
With a 14, You do not notice any doors, but on examining some of the cells, you notice that some of the walls and the backing of the cells of this, like, because this is a cylindrical prison that's like spiraling down. In some of the cells, some of the walls are caved outwards or caved inwards, and there seems to be a void beyond.
Can I like hold my torch into it and kind of see if I see anything?
So on searching the first two, you just notice that it's more collapsed. But on the third one, you notice that there is in fact a crawlable tunnel. You have to get down on your hands and knees though to crawl through it.
Bitch.
I'm gonna let Cork know about it as well, because I assume he's the only other one small enough to crawl in it.
No, everybody could fit.
Everybody
You would just
fit?
have you would have to crawl single file through this thing.
Okay.
Let's go.
Prison break.
I'm gonna pull my dagger out, but I am gonna crawl it, a dagger and a torch in hand.
Okay.
He's got a prison shiv.
But
Let's
I'm
go.
looking. I do want to look for like traps as I'm going, or like weak spots that might cave.
Did
or
you
something.
tell anybody else?
Yeah.
You
Well, I
just,
told
you
Cork
just disappearing.
quite loudly. He's across the room.
Pork, I found a hole in the wall. And just disappears into Excel.
Gone.
Oh, I love that game show.
So yeah, so I'm going through there. I'm also checking for traps as I go.
Perfect.
And weak spots.
I put a gold ring on my finger. I don't know what it was, but it's in my inventory.
Yeah, it was
I
just
think
a
it was
ring
just
made
a
of gold.
gold ring.
Yeah,
Okay,
it
well, I'm
was,
wearing
it was
it.
just a
Ring
ring
of
made of
instant
gold.
death.
Yeah, I think you stole it off the dwarf from the last night.
Yeah.
The one that had the love letter.
That's
Yeah.
possible. I don't remember.
It was just a gold ring. Yeah, it was a
Pretty
wedding
sure that
ring.
you took it off his. Yeah, pretty sure you took it off his his rotting
it's,
corpse.
It's very like open and bangly on you, like it doesn't fit your finger at all. It's made for a much thicker finger than yours.
Put it on your thumb. You're fine.
It's a cock ring,
There you go.
actually.
Oh my god.
Well, I
was not
put it on my
expecting that
cock.
one. You can't give this man accessories and him not wear them.
I do.
It's gold.
Hell yeah,
fancy.
brother.
Listen, I'd bet $1 that Caliban had a fucking Prince Albert, but that's just me.
He sure
Oh,
fucking did.
definitely.
Man had every piercing. You just never saw him.
So as Ian, well, shit, no, you haven't put your mask back on. Yeah, you're still Vincent, aren't you?
I haven't taken my mask off in a long time. Well,
Took it off
You
upstairs in the castle.
took it off, yeah, upstairs in the castle
Yeah.
for some
Yeah,
reason.
no, I
don't
haven't
know
put it
why.
Right
back
before
on
you
yet.
got punched in the
Oh yeah,
face.
yeah, to see Augustus. That's why.
Yeah, I haven't put it back on yet because we've been in a dungeon.
Right.
No real reason to.
Oh.
What are you gonna do? Run into somebody you know down here? It's a dungeon.
Yeah,
He
no,
might.
I'll put it
Criminals-
back on.
criminals live
I'll
in
put
this
it back
motherfucker.
on pretty much as soon as we run into people or
That's fair.
come out of the dungeon.
So you begin to crawl, and crawl, and crawl, and this is a dark tunnel, and it actually ends up burning 2 of your torches out the entire time you're crawling through this tunnel, just because it burns them to a stump. There's nothing left of them. On the third torch, as you're crawling through, and I'm guessing everybody's following, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what I'm assuming. As
Okay.
long as he said he
Omen-
told people.
Omen is bitching the entire time about his knees.
Oh yeah.
What? What the hell?
Oh,
You're
man.
on your hands and
What the
knees.
hell?
crawling
That's
through the
exactly
tunnel.
what it
You're old
sounds
as
like.
My
shit.
na-
Yeah,
my
exactly.
knees. My knees.
Oh man.
It's some bullshit.
My neck. My back.
So you're crawling, you're
I
crawling,
feel
you're
worse than my
crawling, and
ankylosaur.
you crawl for a very, very,
What?
very fucking long period, right? And I would say you get to the point where like you're starting to get like cuts and shit on your hand from crawling through the rubble. And you do reach a point that seems to be built up, like it's like you almost can't go through it. But make me a perception check, Ben, because you're leading the way here.
Oh god damn it. 10.
With a 10, as you're getting close to this like pile of rubble that you come to, and you've led everybody so far down this tunnel, it'd be such a fucking waste of time to get backwards because you have to crawl backwards. There's not even enough room to turn around. It's very like a coffin shaped tunnel. Like you're almost crawling. almost low crawling, and he was with me.
All
So,
I hear is Omen. You young sons of bitches.
yeah, fucking my knees hurt. Fucking some bitches.
Fucking kids.
As you get closer to it, as your hand touches one of the rocks, it like shuffles down, and one of the rocks from up high shuffles, and it falls down, and you can actually see light.
I just start passing rocks back. I inform them that, hey, just start throwing these back behind you, and I just kind of start passing rocks back.
Is
Okay.
there a hole
In a
big
line.
enough for me to toss my cursed luckstone through it?
Probably not at this stage. There's like just a bead of light coming through.
Okay,
Um,
when I'm gonna hold my action for when that happens.
Okay. Well, what's your order of people in? That's the question. Because I know it's Ian and Korik in the front. Who's behind him?
I can be behind him.
Probably. Yeah.
Okay. And
Probably
then-
either then or Ellie.
I'll be behind Hobo. I reckon.
okay, so you're number 4 in the line. You got to get everybody to lay down so you can fucking throw a rock through a hole. Love it.
Well, it could help. It could help, you know.
Here,
Could also be your death.
pass this to the next person. Pass this to the next person.
And toss it through.
Throw it,
Hopefully,
throw
I
it
don't
through the
teleport
hole.
on top of you.
So let's see. You are crawling your way through. You get to the edge. You're unburying the hole. Make me a survival check, and because the entire group is helping, I will give you advantage.
No, thank God.
England's doing his
Nat
utmost.
20 for a 19, but still not 20.
Okay, well, you had 19.
That's a -1.
He has a -1 to his wisdom, so he gets -1 to survival checks.
Or
As you are pulling one rock free, a bunch of rocks shift and begin to like crumble around you, and you get a hole that'd be big enough that you could probably pass your whole arm through. You can clearly see light on the other side, whether or not it's daylight or manufactured light. You don't know.
I keep
It's just very
passing
bright.
back just a little faster now.
Okay. Make me another survival check. You have your
Still
advantage because because the group's helping.
It's gonna be an 11.
Okay. You pull one rock, and that hole that you created shifts shut. Something falls in its way, and the light disappears, and the room goes dark again, or the tunnel goes dark again. And you notice that your torch is starting to get to the point where it's dwindling, like it's getting to its lower points.
Mm-hmm.
So you're pulling and you're pulling and you're pulling, and another rock shifts, seemingly on the other side of this pile. Go ahead and make me one more survival check.
$12. I rolled 12 both times.
With a 12, as you shift one large rock, you pushing and pushing, and you find a way to wedge it, and you shove another rock underneath it maybe and try and slide it down. And once it shifts loose, a decent portion of the pile in front of you crumbles down, and you probably could not fit through, but the pangolin definitely could, and you could definitely toss the rock through it.
I'll inform them of that. Pangolin and could fit.
As you turn around and a rock just lobs past your head.
Hey guys, wham! Right in the fucking side of the head.
Watch out, please!
I
can
was
help.
holding my action, bro. God damn it! I fucking told you.
Jokes on you, I was
Toss it.
prepared to dodge.
I want to yell,
Um,
"Watch out!" and I throw my rock.
I lay down very quickly.
Make me an attack roll at disadvantage, please. And
Attack-
it's at disadvantage. You know what? No.
Attack roll with what? Just
You
an
can
armed
pop-
strike.
Just
all
roll
of us.
2d20s. Yeah, it's an improvised weapon,
Oh, okay.
so it'd be an arm strike. Same principle as an arm strike.
Oh, 6.
A 6. As you throw the rock, make me a d20 roll.
Ah, yeah.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, okay. It comes back to me.
Okay, as you throw the rock, it goes forward, hits the top of the tunnel, bounces down to right underneath Ian, or right underneath Vincent. Like he looks down at the rock, he's like, "What the fuck?" And then it just blinks out of existence and comes back.
Iron.
So I'm just gonna keep picking rocks away, but I'm gonna be very strategic about which rocks I take.
Okay, make me an intelligence check. From that one time you were a minor.
Just straight intelligence.
Yeah.
One left
Natural
over
20
DC
or 22.
Okay, 2 natural 20s in a row. That's good.
One time he got buried underground, really helped him out there.
He did get buried underground one time by Yornagans.
Yeah, I did do
Um,
that. Gave me some real good life experience.
Yeah, I mean, you know what it's like
Some good PTSD.
being a small place. Yeah, I mean, it's probably not great being down here for you, especially with the fact that
No,
the
I'm not
rocks keep
super happy.
collapsing in front of you. Um,
It's pretty aggravating.
so with your intelligence check, you can definitely see that there are 2 rocks that you definitely do not want to move. But one of them is large enough that it's going to be very difficult for anybody else to pass by without risking the stability of this tunnel.
Okay.
Somebody that's larger, like Augustus or Korik, for example, are going to have a tough time fitting through this spot.
Would I be able to make a big enough hole for like me to fit through and grab rocks from the other side?
Hey, with natural 20, yeah, you could definitely tell that if you could free up enough room for you to get through, it's a possibility, yeah. It's not a guarantee by any means, possibility.
That's what I'm gonna try then.
Okay. You keep shifting rocks, and after about 10 minutes or so shifting rocks, you manage to wedge a large enough hole that you feel like you could squeeze through it. It's gonna be tight. It can be a tight fucking fit, but you feel like you can squeeze through it.
I'm gonna try.
All right, make me a probably an acrobatics roll. I feel like to get through. It's not like a
Alright.
fucking jump and a twist, but it's like
It's
wedging your body in a
maneuvering,
certain way.
yeah.
It's a maneuver, yeah. It's more than it is a strength thing.
17.
With a 17, as you're squeezing through, the handle of your fucking sword gets stuck. All right, so your belt comes like taut, and as you get through, your fucking pants drop around your ankles. Now everybody can see it.
That's fine.
Everybody sees your heart, your
Oh,
your red hearts on your boxers. Everybody sees all of it.
Pull my pants up as I get through the hole.
Yeah, you
I know
manage to
I
get
left
to
my
get to the
underwear
other side,
somewhere.
and you're like, shit, fuck, shit. Hold on, guys, don't look, don't look, don't look.
It's
You
like I
manage to
have
get to
some
the
color
other
somewhere.
side, and then Korik's wondering, how the hell do we have the same underwear? You just stole it from him.
It's a
It's
rogue
it's
thing.
actually a rogue thing. You have to wear hard
Yeah.
underwear. Yeah, no.
It's where hearts on your
Um,
underwear.
It's the only white bit of clothing you can wear as a rogue. Other than white white knee-high socks. Another requirement
go.
of a rogue.
Yep.
Yeah. It's how you blend in.
They also
you
they
enter
so
Trello mode.
if you're a guy, they're white thigh highs. Actually, you have to
Yeah.
wear them all the way up. And there's actually spandex involved in it and some suspenders. It's a
weird.
whole
weird.
thing.
You don't want to ask.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
probably
It's
It's
how
a
they
whole,
stay
we
up.
could get into a whole session about how rogues wear their clothes and they don't give them away. Okay.
Why do you think
Um,
when we're fighting, nothing ever shifts?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Suspenders, homie.
There's a jock strap
Held up.
involved somehow. It's
It's nasty
thing.
business.
it's a puzzle to get in and out of your clothes. That's all I'm saying.
That's why we don't ever
Um,
get undressed.
That's
why you can't wear
rogues
heavy
don't have
armor.
lovers.
That's why they can't wear heavy armor.
Yeah.
It is, in fact,
What do they
why we
need?
debate.
More straps?
Yeah. It's too many belts already.
Jesus. All right. You do manage to wedge your way through, and it opens up into a slightly larger tunnel. That way you could actually turn around. Otherwise, you have to be shifting shit from under your feet, which would make sense.
Mhm.
So you do manage to get around, and you can start shifting things from that side. So now
I am
it'll
still
be
trying to
now it'll be on 2 of you to shift the rocks, and it won't be an advantage. It'll be 2 singular checks.
Okay.
So the only other person that I would say is probably small or like thin enough to fit through the current hole would be Omen, but Omen was far in the back,
In the back.
so it would be hard for him to squeeze
Yeah.
past everybody. It'd be a whole thing.
Is Corey, that
Still
much bigger?
bitching about his knees. Korik's quite large. I think he's like 6'3" or 6'4" or something. Like he's a big boy. He's a rather large rogue. I don't think he's like 5'8".
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'm still just gonna shift rocks from the top while be paying attention to what might cause them to fall or anything like that.
Okay. So make me another intelligence check, please. Because you've gone to the other side, so you're examining it in a different way.
Natural 20.
Nice. Holy shit. Somebody check this man's fucking scripts right now. Somebody check this man's
Man's
scripts.
hacking.
That's 3
It's hacking.
natural 20s in the same event.
How to mod D&D Beyond?
Yeah, how to mod D&D Beyond.
I rolled a new character and got all 18s on my rolls for the rolls for character, whatever the hell.
It's wild.
Totally
You know, the
possible.
higher your stats are, the more likely you are to get struck by lightning.
I mean, I guess. I mean, you're the DM.
Yeah. You would know. You are in fact the authority on that question.
Yeah.
I'll send the picture.
The more likely something's gonna stab me from behind.
As you are shifting the rocks and you take another examining of the rocks from this side, you realize that that large rock that you saw from the other side, there is a way to hollow out around it and maybe shift it over a few inches to create a big enough room that most everybody could squeeze through. Though it does look like it would be risky to do so, and there is another option that appears to be a little safer, which would be kind of hollow out the other side of the tunnel, which coming the direction you were coming, it would be on the right. The direction you're currently looking would be on your left. If you hollowed it out a little bit wider, but it's dirt, so you're actually going to have to dig.
Okay, I'm going to communicate that down.
Mhm.
I yell down the hole and kind of ask which one they would rather me do.
Considering we're in a tunnel with no supports, how about the safer option?
I'm going to start chipping away at dirt.
Here's some random tools. And it's gonna send the pangolin.
Here's a
to go help
chipping
him.
hammer that I just currently
These are
have on me.
random tools. I have smith's
This is
tools.
a
I have
wonderful item
leatherworking
I
tools.
invented called a jackhammer. Unfortunately, it's pneumatic, and I'm the only one with enough fucking
Power to let it go.
Right.
Yeah. So I'm gonna need all of you to go all the way back down the tunnel and let me through.
He's got to get in first. It's gonna be a whole
Yeah.
fucking.
Tension cord?
I got you. Don't worry. I throw my rock.
I got you.
Roll a d20.
Oh my god.
5.
Roll a. What's your strength modifier?
Mine?
Mhm.
Oh, it's -1.
Ouch.
Roll me d12, please.
Wait, did I not make it through the hole?
That's what he's figuring out.
Shit.
Maybe.
Okay. D12. 4.
Okay, with a 4, you do make it through. The
yeah.
rock bounces a couple of times as it goes by everybody, and it skitters up like right next to where Ben is. And I'm assuming you having seen him do it a couple of times, you realize if he teleports here, it's gonna hurt. So you go, yeah, and knock the shit backwards. As it skitters further and further, you can see a little tiny black rock bouncing into the light behind them, and Elian disappears.
I'm just gonna keep digging. I'm gonna take the tools from the pangolin and just keep digging.
Yeah, little pangolin fucking ticks up next to you, walks up, pops his little back open, his little scales open up, little tools pop out. And you take it and you're digging. No, homie, you're not in the tunnel anymore.
Not in the tunnel?
Mm-mm.
I yeeted you backwards, bud.
Yeah, he took your little rock and went and kicked it backwards really fast, so it made you go further.
Oh, I'm further. Okay, down the. Okay, gotcha.
So you're digging and probably another 5 minutes or so of chiseling, and you manage to get a large enough hole for everybody to crawl through. And everybody can make it through. Yeah, and that was because you're natural 20 on 2 intelligence checks in a row.
And yeah, I'm getting nothing but nat ones for the rest of the night. We knew that.
But everybody does make it past this large rock, and as you're continue crawling, Elian, you are in a cavern. I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw, please.
So far, you have to make a cat landing now.
14.
14. Okay, with a 14, as you're skittered towards the wall and you teleport to the rock is bouncing over the edge of a cliff. And with a 14, you manage to just grab the edge of the cliff. But the wind is blowing incredibly strong. And it is, you're holding on. Sorry, I thought I heard somebody yelling. You're holding on to the wall. You're holding on to the edge of the cliff, but your feet are dangling like free of the cliff. It's just you hanging onto the edge.
I roll my rock up on the walkway.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me another d20.
It's back in my pocket.
Bounces right back to you.
Try again, bud.
I do it again.
Well, so as you go to throw the rock a second time, roll me a d20, like improvised weapon attack, please.
A D20. Oh, so unarmed strike.
Yeah, unarmed strike.
6.
With a 6, a rock bounces off of your armor, Vincent, and just hits the ground in front of you. And now you can go ahead and roll your d20. Just pops off your armor.
Oh, me?
Recognize the
Yeah,
rock.
roll me a d20. Yeah, it's the same rock you just fucking kicked.
I'm gonna move it slightly behind me this time.
16. It goes back in my pocket.
The 16. Yep. So the rock, as you go to push it away, the rock disappears. And you begin to walk into that bright light, that vivid, bright, harsh light. And you notice that once all of your vision's clear, you're standing on the precipice of a cliff. And Augustus would immediately know that you are about 200 feet below the Keep of Sorrows. The Keep of Sorrows is above you. The wind is incredibly strong. The siege weapons have died down. It's fairly quiet other than the blast of wind. As you walk to the edge, go ahead and make me a perception check. I mean, the party make me perception checks.
Yeah.
A 9.
Give it a little bebop.
Scooby up.
Can I have advantage on it considering
Hey, also 9.
Oh god.
A 10, but I
Oh,
got a nat 1,
God.
so like.
Don't see me, man.
Lee as Korik, let me have you make a perception check, please.
Sorry, I missed that.
You're good. Make me a perception check.
Yell something.
Scooby Bop.
Oh, thank God, somebody's got it.
Oh my god.
Not even my plus 9 could save me.
As you make it close to the edge, you notice that in the sound of the wind, there is the sound of like flapping, and when you look down, you notice there's a set of white knuckles dug into the top of the cliff face.
Oh my
And if you peer over the edge, you can see Elian's little legs just dangling there, just to
I'm
kick
trying to
in.
swim up.
Just to kick in.
Yeah,
Um,
Augustus is gonna reach down and try and drag him up.
Yeah, I'm gonna help drag him up.
Yeah, both you guys together manage to pull him up with no issue as he comes up.
Why'd my rock go that far?
What happens when you
I didn't think
yeet
I
it at
threw it
your
that
own
hard,
people?
bro.
I tossed it, man.
You must
Bro,
have hit that left mouse button overhand, not the right
just
mouse
telling
button
you,
underhand.
shot
Bro.
Yeah.
I think that's what
Gnome out
happened.
of a Gordon game.
What
It
happened?
shot me like a gnome out of a cannon.
Yeah, so like basically when you teleported to it, you were rolling in the motion because the rock was still moving. When you teleported to it, so you got like teleported to it with force, and you were moving with it, and then rolled over the edge
So,
and caught yourself. That's what the
If I
dexterity
put
saving
this
for.
rock in a cannon,
And you shot it.
yeah,
I think it specifically says it has to be thrown.
no, it just says if it leaves my person.
The second it goes into the cannon, it's leaving your person.
Then in theory, I would let you shoot that.
Okay.
I would give you, depending
Yeah,
on the
when does it
range
take
of the cannon,
place?
it's 6 seconds. It's one turn.
Okay.
You might be in the air flying at the speed of the shot.
Yeah, that was my plan. What do
That's
you mean?
gonna hurt, but okay.
What if
Yeah,
I'm
but then you
encapsulated
throw
in
the
a bunch of armor?
I mean,
Still gonna hurt.
it's still
Rumple?
gonna
Yeah.
hurt. Yeah.
I know, but I could do a lot of damage that way.
Well, that's
Potentially.
why you do that with a paladin.
Yeah.
That's true, yeah. I'm gonna cast remove curse on me and then give it to paladin.
I'm actually gonna take
Yeah.
9 levels in paladin. I'm just decided that My fish god
All of a
fucking
sudden?
sucks. Okay.
My fish god also granted me a sword. We're good.
My fish god's actually just a god, and I'm a paladin now because
Deities
Just now.
like warlocks and paladins are basically the same thing. Like they both worship a
Yeah.
deity.
Yeah, I
one's-
get
one's
paladin
just
stuff.
Their
inherently
power
evil,
is
kinda.
derived from their god. Like it's kind of a thing. So all of you stand on the precipice of a cliff overlooking what's probably a 300-foot fall. If you look up 200 feet above you, you can see like the outer walls of the Heap of Sorrows. And let me have let me have Silver and Korik make me perception checks, please.
That's a little better. And 17.
Both of you 17s. Okay. With a 17, very like if you're looking down both rock faces on your right and left, in front of you being the big vast open fucking airspace. On your right, there is a large bird's nest. There are no birds in it currently, but there's a very, very large bird's nest.
I don't like this.
Like how large we talking? Like
large.
just like a eagle bird nest
The
kind of thing.
five
Where it's
of
like
you
just kind
could
of
fit
big,
in
or
it.
like so big that I could walk. Okay.
The 5 of you could sit down comfortably in it.
Okay. This
It's
sounds
like
this
think
sounds safe.
think a hot tub and then double it in size.
I want to
Okay.
give Cork back his bow.
Goddamn.
Okay. So you give Korik back his short bow.
Do I know it's big enough that it could have a nest this size?
You could make me an intelligence check.
Oh boy. Oh, that's not bad. 18.
Something giant eagle or larger in size.
Ooh.
Sending.
On your left,
Okay.
the both of you notice. Specifically, Korik probably notices it first. We'll say you're examining this fucking bird thing. Korik's gonna notice this. Korik, probably a mile away from you, along the rock face, you can see a small group of what look like people shifting along a tiny little like a walkway. You can see them like their backs are to the wall, so that's why you can see them pretty clearly. And you can very distinctly see Caliban's cloak. It's about a mile away, but you can very distinctly see Caliban and the group of like children he was escorting to safety, fleeing along a walkway. But it's so thin of a walkway that they're all backs are to the wall, so you're looking at them like chest wide, like broad. But you can very distinctly tell the colors of Caliban's cloaks. These bright, fucking vivid, bright colors that are all flowy and they're flapping everywhere in the heavy wind. So you can at least know that there was some safety in him fleeing with the children.
I'll relay that to everyone.
But in counting the children, you only notice that there are 7, and there's only 1 adult, meaning that Rhea probably did not make it. Yep. And that's the story of the 7 dwarves. No.
They all died at the end.
Well, they met a beauty and then took him off into the woods. And now they're gonna fucking put him to sleep or something. I don't know. Isn't that how the story goes?
Something like
Something
that.
like that.
Anyways, so he related to the group. So now everybody knows at the very least that Caliban, at least Caliban made it out. Is there anything else you would like to try and find out about this nest.
No, but like while Cork is relaying the fucking adventures of Caliban,
Mm-hmm.
um,
A one shot.
Silver's just gonna like be pointing at the nest and be like, "Yo, there's a pretty big fucking bird in this."
There's no bird.
Well, I mean,
Could
there
be a large bird. I
could
get what you're
be.
saying. I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
I just want to clarify that there's no bird in the nest. As you get
Currently.
closer, you notice that there are at least 4 open eggshells.
Oh shit!
Ooh, so there could be 4 big birds.
Many
Four
birds.
big birds.
Silver just points and is like, "Many birds in this direction."
I don't like it
Probably.
here no more.
Are you slow?
You hear your sword say, "I love chicken." No,
That sounds like something my sword would say.
that's what I'm talking about.
Oh,
Mm.
sorry, I'm used
I think
to
you're the only
talking
one that
about
has a
bullshit
sword.
now.
Um,
Yeah, they can talk.
Not the only sentient weapon, but the only sword that can talk.
Yep.
Augustus, it is the first time in a long time that there has been a semblance of silence here. That you haven't been bombarded with cannons blasting you all hours of the day and night. And you, for a second, get to see some minor majestic beauty in the red desert land that is Thay. As you overlook it, and you can, in the far distance, you can see the coastline, the where it actually meets the Sea of Fallen Stars. And there is a path down. The path is to your left. And it looks a little precarious, but you'll probably make it down. But there's a moment of peace for you. For the first time in a long time, there's a moment of peace. So as you guys begin your journey downward, who is leading the path?
Not me.
Nope.
I'm staying behind Ben's character,
Okay.
so I can push him off the goddamn cliff.
You don't even know that I threw the rock.
I know.
Fuck you.
So, Korik or Silver, which one is leading the way down?
I can lead.
Okay. Make me a survival check, please.
Sure.
The party's life depends on it.
Oh boy.
Quite literally.
No pressure. 21.
We all fall to our death.
I guess
It's
that's
not
it.
enough. It's not enough. No.
Oh wow.
So as you guys begin your walk downwards along this cliff line, there are a couple of spots that get rather skinny, and then Silver's rather light on her feet. So even though she steps on a very soft spot that actually gives way underneath her, she jumps up and catches her way back up on the cliff face, and then moves her way along. And everybody else avoids the soft spot as you're traveling down, and you do end up descending the several hundred feet, and find your way to the dry and arid red desert below. And you stand at the bottom of the Thayan Plateau. And it's just a several 100-foot high flat wall in front of you. Oh, sorry, behind you. As you go in front of you, there's when you're up there, there's a lot of empty red desert between you and the water, and it is a long fucking way to the water.
Okay. So do you guys want to like go towards the sea, or are we gonna go back, or
I wouldn't suggest going backwards.
so we're
Probably be
going through
beating
the
an
desert?
army. Yeah, we'll probably be meeting an army. I mean, if you want to fight an army, I have for 6 months. Have at it.
Fuck it, fuck it, we ball.
There,
Okay,
you said there's a sea.
All right.
There is a
towards
sea. It's the
the-
Sea of Fallen Stars.
Into the desert we go. Silver starts walking again.
Okay.
Ball.
And you're just gonna straight line towards the ocean. What are you doing?
Yes.
Or the
Yeah,
seaside?
that's our guide point. I mean, you don't
Yeah.
walk through a desert without one.
Fair.
That's all we got.
There's a rather large and like elongated peninsula that you saw when you were up top, so you can use that as a waypoint, I guess. And as you cross large sand dunes, you can get a glimpse of it in the distance. Then you come back down. It's very much like what it would be like to cross the Sahara, in that it's just
Awful.
up down, up down, up down, up down. It's a god awful walk. You ever see some shit like that and you think, how the fuck did my ancestor cross this shit? You know, at any point you're like, why didn't he just fucking die? Now I have to pay taxes.
You can die.
So shit. It was what? Ooh, was it dark? It was dark, I think. It is probably. We'll say it's getting dark because I don't remember what time I said it was last time. I want to say it was 3 or 4 in the afternoon when you guys got sent there, so we'll say it's getting dark at this point, probably 8-9 p.m. something like that. And you guys have finally descended this mountain. The moon is in the sky, though it's not shining light like it should be. It has that purple, the kind of aurora around it. That, you know, the longer you look at it, you could swear it's moving, but it may not be when you blink. It's difficult to tell. And you make it a couple of miles into the desert before it gets dark, and you guys are gonna have to hunker down for the evening. So everybody can have their long rest. I'm assuming Mr. Doesn't Need to Sleep is going to stay on guard all night.
Yeah, and also reading Iron book.
Okay. You get a little bit more detail on those names that I gave you.
All 20 some shit ones.
What? I gave you 10 names, so I told you you're good.
Yeah, no. that was always
Where the hell did I put that at?
You send it to me in Discord.
Not looking for the names. I'm looking for something else. Hang on. I'm scrolling forward. Scrolling forward. Did I text that shit to you, Adam? Or did I put it in Discord?
Oh, you texted the names to me, I think. Give me 2 seconds.
Oh no, I got it.
Did you get it?
Yeah, I found it. So you find the details of what was a heist involving those 10 people. The 10 people plus Sam. And basically, rough points are that Sam wanted to steal something that somebody told, like a guard, a town drunk, effectively told him about. So Sam got him extra drunk, and he got him to spill the secrets. And then he brought it to a crew, and that crew tried to do that heist. Roll me a survival check.
Yo. Fucking 7.
A 7. Okay. Well, you can't be surprised. So while you are reading, and it kind of interrupts your reading, you hear what sounds like movement in the sand. And it sounds constant, and then all of a sudden it stops.
Wake us up. Wake us the fuck up.
I kick whoever's closest to me.
It's Ian's face.
Awesome.
Kick him in the face.
Well, I'm not gonna kick him in the face. I'm gonna like put my toe in his
you
foot
can
in his
see.
face or something or some shit. I don't.
That rank ass toe wakes you the fuck up, bro. He
Yeah,
ain't washed.
I've-
He ain't washed in 9 months.
Not Silver's toes. You're fine.
Yeah, it's not the fucking razor blade that Silver's got, but it's not. Listen, he ain't washed
we
in a
all
while. Them
haven't
feet
fucking
stink,
showered.
bro.
What do you mean?
No, I'm kidding. We include the hygiene in the eating and long rest portions. Though you are in a desert and water being limited,
I can create water.
you can create water. Have you tried?
Not yet. I want to save that for a rainy day.
In the desert?
Funny.
You're gonna create water in a rainy day in the desert.
In the desert.
I did not mean for that.
Funny.
I'll save that for when the moon is
Purple
blue.
pun.
Next bad guy we see, he's gonna be in a world of hurt.
Because it's gonna rain,
Yep.
or because it really hurts, and are you hurting?
He's got knee replacements.
Are you hurting? So I will tell you that when you shove somebody, I'll give you. It was gonna be Ian, so I'll give you advantage on con saves to try and wake up.
Okay.
Natural 1, baby.
Nobody wakes up. Everybody dies.
6.
Just like last time.
Yep.
Shit.
Vincent-
Flashbacks all over again.
Vincent does
Rolling a
not
new
wake up.
character.
You're gonna have to try a lot harder to wake you
I'm
up.
gonna see if I can see who
Vincent
it is
does
again.
not wake up. You gonna try like a perception check?
Yeah, I can see in the dark.
Yeah, you can see in the dark. You haven't
see
seen
far as
anybody
fuck.
yet, but go ahead and roll me a perception check.
26.
Okay, with 26, you don't see anybody in the dark. You don't see footsteps.
All right, I'm just gonna start wake up! Everybody, wake up! Get your ass up! Start nudging everybody. Wake up!
Okay. Everyone can wake up. You are all startled
Everybody,
awake.
put on a little makeup.
There you go. There you go. I was waiting for it.
Thank you.
Please.
Everyone is startled awake by whatever the fuck that was.
Beautiful rendition.
I
3 of you
appreciate-
can't see shit.
Yep.
It's
Yep, yep,
it's
yep, yep,
dark
yep, yep.
out here. It's the desert.
It's-
It's darker
it's
than a
dark as
motherfucker
shit.
out here.
Why don't we have a
Um,
fire going?
Would you light a fire in the
Not in the
desert when you're
desert.
when
Yeah,
you're
but it's dark.
No.
when you're like 3 miles from the fucking army that just tried to slaughter
Oh, yeah, that's
Augustus?
true.
Yeah.
So we're just fucking cold as shit.
Yeah, I am a war criminal in more than one country right now.
Hey, now you're back with your
Oh,
party of
this
war
is
criminals.
perfect. Damn.
People
Never
running in the desert. I can't see them, but I can hear their footsteps.
I didn't say footsteps.
Yeah, hear something.
I said movement.
Did we
Well,
get a
I
long
can
rest, or
hear
am I still
movement.
7 HP?
We got a long rest.
It's distinctly not footsteps. Is that better for you?
Fucking.
Stop. There's a snake out here.
It's a purple
Damn,
worm. Here we go.
It's a purple people eater.
It's a fucking
Doing
giant
all
purple
over
worm.
again.
We're fucking TPK. Roll new characters.
There's a goddamn bullet in these sand dunes.
We're about to get eaten.
Does anybody have spice?
Tremors too. What?
What? If you know, you know.
If you know, you know.
Okay.
You
Yeah.
If you everybody can now maybe a perception check if you want. I mean, with a 26, he didn't see anything. So
No.
know. Yeah, no.
Perception check.
Without a nat 20, I was probably fucked. Or maybe like a 17. No, 18. An 18.
Oh wait, that's disadvantage if you can't see in the dark, right?
Yep.
yeah, it's disadvantage if you can't see in the dark.
See.
Why, honestly, Omen? Why did he wake you up? Like, there's nothing out here. It's It's just
Yeah.
darkness. Like
It's
there's
the
nothing out here.
desert, my
Dark as
God. There ain't
shit.
shit.
Bullshit.
Go back to sleep,
It's a-
old
it-
man.
It's all dark and shit.
Immediately starts being
Take more melatonin,
grouchy.
you old fuck. You know.
Take your magnesium and your vitamins and go to sleep.
You
old
better
man.
fucking snort some of this Ambien and shut the hell up.
You need a warm glass of milk.
Honestly, you ever want to piss off your grandparents? Swap their Viagra with their Ambien.
Can I learn sleep?
You can do the opposite too.
The spell can. Yeah, you're supposed to swap the bottle. That's what I mean. Can you learn the spell sleep? Sure.
No,
How
no,
he goes to sleep from now on, he just casts it on
it's
himself.
cast sleep.
On yourself, yeah. Congrats.
Oh. Oh my god.
How many hit points do you have as Omen?
38.
Yeah, not enough.
It's not enough actually. How many hit points do you have as Vincent?
I have 48.
I think that's the bare minimum, isn't it? 48?
For what?
I think so. Maybe you roll a bunch of dice. Do you roll a bunch of dice? I think
When
it's
you
okay.
roll dice, I think it's a bunch of one depending on
Sweet.
level.
So none of you, including your 226s, see anything. And you don't hear it now that he's pointed it out. It just seems like he woke you up for nothing. It's kind of
I'm
dickish
still
if you
gonna
think
be
about it.
On edge and on
Comes
guard.
the worm.
And we all die.
And
The lasting bullworm.
as you settle down again and he keeps watch one more time, you all
I'm
hear
staying.
the
I'm
sound
staying.
of shifting sand.
Yo, fuck this.
And suppose we'll take an early break just because it's fun.
There's gonna be some sort of big ass spider.
About to turn this desert into glass.
It's a little you hear shifting sand though, and it's moving fairly quickly underground. Whatever it is.
Yeah, no, I'm not about this
We're so
fucking
fucked.
underground life.
Hey man, it
especially-
could be spider.
Makes me
Could be a spider.
unhealthy.
Could be the spider
I'll-
goddess. Because you know what she wanted? Mistress power.
Oh
Shut
no.
your fucking
Oh, we can't be
mouth.
doing that.
Yeah, I cast lightning bolt straight at the ground.
Oh, so you said you could cast you can cast the Avidica DB? Is what you're doing? Right at the fucking ground?
No.
About to
I'm
turn this
holding
desert into glass.
action. As soon as whatever the fuck it pops up, even if it's friendly, I'm killing it with a lightning bolt.
Even if it's friendly, fuck you.
If it's Augustus' longtime early childhood friend that helped him with the
Dead.
army, it's fucking dead immediately. I don't give a fuck. Scared all of us.
It's
for
in
no
fact
reason.
Alien's long lost childhood sibling dead.
That I never even met.
The
Yeah.
alien's mother.
Immediately. It's my
And
mom
sh-
coming to give me
And she
breakfast
just
or some
tank-
shit.
And she
Yeah,
just
your
tanks
mom
the
brought you
laugh.
cookies.
Like,
And
I
she
haven't
just-
seen you in a
Listen, and
decade.
she just tanks the hit and laughs.
As the
Father I
other
never
7
had.
versions of her poke their heads out of the sand, yeah.
Yeah.
What, like Diglett?
No. Hydra. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, no, homie. No.
You're in the desert. False hydras can't be here.
False hydras can't be
Worms
anywhere if you
can.
think about it.
Oh,
No, false hydras can be everywhere. You just don't remember where they are.
Exactly. They can't
Yeah.
be anywhere.
It's
I-
it's very much a creature that was designed around the silence from
Yeah.
Doctor Who. You look at them and they
It's-
exist, and when you look away, they're gone.
It's the perfect gaslighting
I
villain.
make the villain dehydrated by destroying all the water in their body with destroy water.
He drinks a really large glass of water.
Cast create water on this desert, and I turn it into an ocean, flooded. Call me Moses. I'm about to split. Call me Moses. I'm about to split right up out this motherfucker. I'm about to part this whole. I'm about to part
Man's
that
about
hairline.
to make an
You
ocean
better
and swim
call
away.
me Moses because I'm about to part that hairline. No.
What?
You gonna hit him? You gonna hit him so hard?
Ha
I don't know. I was just making shit up.
I miss when we had punishments and puns.
That wasn't even a pun. That was a joke.
Punishments.
Shape water to split the water that I create.
I actually suck the water out of his tear ducts and he dies, actually, because that's like a thing I could do.
A whole new meaning to suck him dry.
It's not the first time Alien sucked a bunch of dudes off.
What?
Oh,
that's right.
He's definitely sucked a bunch of elementals off.
Yeah.
He probably tried to get high and snort he tried to get a good huff
Air
off the
elemental,
fucking air
yeah.
elemental. I'd be willing to bet.
Yeah,
But
before I
anyways,
sold it for like 700 gold.
we're gonna take a quick break.
Because it's crack.
I'm gonna run to the restroom and make some food, and we'll be back in 15 minutes. So if anybody's here, appreciate you. We'll see you in a minute.
Anybody's
Well,
here. Almost
We're all
Easter.
gonna make Molotov cocktails.
It's gonna light the whole desert on fire. I'll be back. Audio is still on. Don't do it in person.
Gender reveal party. The forest burns down.
I love how these fucking spam emails are getting real creative. Chunk.
All right, we ready?
I suppose. Ready as will ever be to die.
All right, we're back. I made a quesadilla.
Not a case of square.
No, I had tortillas and pans big enough for said tortillas. First of all, the issue though is she didn't make a squaredilla for Odin, okay, and that in and of itself,
He did cry about it.
we heard
He
it,
got
we
parts
witnessed
of the
it.
Squaredilla.
Okay, all right, well let that slide then.
I shared. It's just I didn't want to give him too much cheese. I didn't want to deal with cheese farts.
Yeah, cheese farts and yeah, being
So I
stuffed
gave
up
him
as a
some
dog is not good.
tortilla.
Okay, so you're preparing to spell lightning bolt, correct?
Oh, I was joking about that. I was probably just gonna do Eldritch Blast.
Okay. In front of you, have you lit torches or anything so the blind ones can see?
Oh, I thought they went back to sleep.
Did they go back to sleep? I don't know. I thought they were laying down, like getting ready to go back to sleep because they thought you were crazy or some shit. I don't know. What is everyone doing is the question.
Augustus
Attack.
is attempting to go back to sleep. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. As you guys
Know
lay
these
down,
people. They could be crazy.
all of you hear the sound of the sand shifting in the way that he described it. It sounds like almost fuck, how do I say it sounds like something moving through the sand. And fairly close to where you all are. Elian sees it first. A small dog-shaped creature bursts up from the sand.
I'm attacking it.
And it looks at you
What
all
if
very
it's
happy.
friend-sized?
Go ahead and roll the hit.
Yeah, I'm rolling the hit. I mean,
It looks at you all
creature-
very happy. Go ahead and roll the hit.
I fucking hate you.
I've already said I was going to do it anyway. 15.
I think that misses, actually. Hang on. Let me pull up the stats.
If it misses, he's evil. He has a high AC.
He's probably just a haste puppy or whatever the little shifter one that jumps.
It does not hit. It's not. No, let me clarify. It's not built like a dog. It's it's a bullet.
Oh. Okay.
But he's a little one. He's a little guy.
He's just a little guy.
He's
Little guy?
he's not much bigger than the pangolin and the ankylosaur.
Oh, so he's a
I
little
got one
guy.
more
He's
beam anyway.
he's a little baby one. Go ahead. What 15 doesn't hit actually. Because he has natural armor, and the natural armor puts his AC at higher than 15.
Oh, what's the high? What is it?
It's higher than 15.
Higher than 28?
It's not higher
Fuck.
than 28. It's higher than 15. So did you shoot twice?
I get 2
Yeah, he's
beams.
got Eldritch
You
Blast.
do get 2
You
beams.
get
You
2
don't
beams.
have to shoot 2 beams.
Oh.
It's your
Alright.
call.
Yeah, just one.
The tiny little land
Morning
shard.
shot.
When you fire over his head and completely miss, and sand blows into his face. Turns around and bolts back into the darkness. Dives back into the sand, and you see him. All you see is him hit the sand and just dig back into it. He's gone.
We know you're not crazy.
The smell of betrayal.
I can become a demon now.
So, you guys lost that party animal. Check
Well,
that one off the
Little
list.
baby bullet. Among all the other ones.
Yeah, like
Yep,
mushrooms.
thanks for that.
That's fine. Bullets travel in herds.
Yeah.
I'm kidding. It skitters away from you, but like back into the back over the next sand dune. But you can very clearly see it like peeking its little eyes over at you, like squinting at you. little tiny guy. He ain't but like this big.
Can you see me?
Yeah.
I'm gonna wave and start reading my book.
Okay. It can't wave back.
I know.
You do the little
it,
wave.
it doesn't in fact wave back
Tarkov
because
leans.
it's quadruped.
It just the Tarkov leans. Just
No, it doesn't do that. But yeah, it's a little baby boulette. That's all it is.
Baby sage.
Yeah, it has dark vision out to 60 feet. Yeah, so it can see you. And then as you go back to reading your book, it just every now and then you'll look up and he's just sitting there looking at you and just squeezing
What
his
you
eyes
doing,
at you
bro?
real hard.
Gustus will reach in and take a little jerky and throw it out. And then, well, he won't throw it out. He'll hand it to the pangolin
Mm-hmm.
and like kind of wave for it to go make friends.
Penguin's gonna
then-
fucking get eaten.
So it takes it in its little mouth. The pangolin does. And
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
picks away in the sand, and you'll see his little straight footsteps.
Pangolin, he's
Um,
good in sand.
A couple of minutes go by, and he goes up and over the hill and disappears.
It's fine. Gustus will just lay back down.
And you notice
pangolin off.
the little two eyes back down
Mhm.
below the sand.
jokes on us. That's gonna save our lives later.
Always feed the wild animals because we commit war crime.
Because that wildlife, when we're surrounded later, my mom might come help us.
Yeah, remember what happened
and
with
then-
the owlbears when we took a little fucking baby of theirs?
Kind of attacked them first. That was on us.
And you left the dead and rotting corpse of the mom laying right next to its
We'll
nest.
also
Yeah.
be committing genocide against owlbears. I have not forgotten them.
Yeah. First Leonins, second owlbears.
Or whichever we come across first.
Yeah.
And in doing so, so as he disappears over the hill, eventually you hear like a chomping sound,
Mhm.
and then a few minutes go by, and you hear as he's walking back over the hill, and here comes the pangolin just walking over the hill, and a couple of steps behind him, like, and you can see it's really unsure in its own steps, like it's very wobbly on his own legs. Over the hill comes the little baby bullet, and he's like trying to follow the pangolin, but when he's like walking and walking and walking, and he fucking missteps and just starts to roll down the hill, and you can hear ah! As it fucking rolls down the hill, and then lands next to the pangolin. The pangolin just kind of looks over at him, and he looks back at it, and then he hops back up, and they get excited, and he starts to like run around, and he's super fucking fast.
Zoomies.
Like he's running absurdly fast. He's a tiny little guy, but he's quick as shit. Like if I had to put numbers on it, probably about half the speed of Silver
Oh shit!
at her full tilt sprint.
That's pretty quick. That's my max speed, or pretty close.
You little speedy guy. And Pangolin comes back over and kind of sits next to fucking Augustus, and a couple seconds later, wham! Right in the back of the head.
Oh.
He runs into you.
This will fucking reach up and then like grab what's left of that ration. So he gave like a half ration to fucking the pangolin.
Yeah.
What's left of it and throw the rest of it to the bullet.
So everybody that can see in the dark, and after fucking he makes the noise where he gets hit in the head, the loud thud, he looked over, or everybody can look over that can see in the dark, and they can see the bullet just like sitting there shaking his head with his eyes closed. He got a little bit of concussion right now. That shit hurt.
Yeah.
Immovable force, or no, what? Immovable object, unstoppable force, kind of.
Immovable force?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Little scenario.
I have one question. Where
What?
the fuck is the mom?
We'll find out.
Not here.
Yeah.
Thank God.
We'll find out.
but he's a little tiny guy. He kind of ugly.
Yeah.
You know, they call him land sharks for a reason. He kind of
Yep.
ugly. But he's a little tiny guy. Like I said, he only like foot and a half long. He got a little tiny fucking pointy head. His head ain't but like this big around.
He real young.
Yeah, he's a
And they
baby.
swim.
It's a baby, just hatched. What?
Can they swim?
Can they swim? I don't know.
I don't
It
think
doesn't
so.
have a swim speed.
Yeah.
Well,
Gotta-
They can't
wow.
swim.
They're burrow monsters.
It also weighs a lot. So I'm gonna say
Oh.
probably not.
Probably sinks. Yeah.
They're very dense.
Oh, okay.
I mean, his whole fucking head is armor.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
No, you can't drown the baby bullet. You sick fuck.
He can speak to it as soon as he drowns it in the water. It's
Yeah, I'm
fine.
just gonna hold him
true,
under. I
yeah,
just
I-
gotta know what he's
yeah.
saying. I just gotta know what he's saying.
What are you telling me, bitch?
I just want to talk to him. I just want to talk.
Your name.
Where is she?
English motherfucker, do you speak it?
Where's my mother? What did you do with her? No, where is your mother?
There you go. There you go.
Yeah, I'll tell you, its intelligence is too low to converse back to you. So
Yeah.
Um,
They're dumb.
they're pretty dumb. He ain't that
He
cute.
followed
and
over food.
he ain't that smart. But
He's big,
he
strong.
as you throw the little thing to him, his jaws snap shut so loudly it wakes everybody up. Anybody that was getting to sleep, when they throw the thing at him, just wham! I mean, it fucking hits so fast and so loud it wakes everybody up.
Metal
I
jaws
jump
slapping
pretty
together.
hard.
Yeah,
Quick
I mean,
question.
but it's all bone. Yeah, he has armor on the outside. It's all bone.
Could we make armor out of him?
Yes, but he's really tiny, so you could like do like your knee.
Make a shoulder pad.
A
Yeah, you can make like
helmet.
one knee pad.
Listen, I don't need much.
Like a helmet or something? That'd be
Way
cool.
too small. Way too small. A full size one you definitely could. Because full size ones are like I think they're like
large.
1,500
large.
pounds. It's a large creature. Yeah,
Mhm.
they're huge. They're very big.
Big old motherfuckers.
So all we have to do is raise it until it's big enough.
To make armor.
Drown it.
And then slaughter it for armor. Right? Yeah, like cows.
Yeah.
No, we'll
Yeah.
breed them. We'll breed them, and we'll start selling their skin as
Oh,
armor.
Yeah, we gotta find another bullet though.
That's
I
fine.
no
We'll
longer
find
want
one.
to be part of this party.
The thing
like
is,
a
the
big
horrible
money
things we come up
place.
with.
I gave you guys a
Big
pet.
money, please.
I gave you guys a pet, and your first thought is, can you make armor out of it?
Can we make armor out of it?
Hey, at least I was thinking about giving him a wife.
You can be
Shall
happy
we
for
kill
half
their
of your life.
children
The
for
rest of your
armor?
life,
You
you're
don't know it's a boy.
Or a husband, or I still have to say.
You
or a
don't even
wife. I
know
don't
their sexuality, bro. They could be asexual.
Well, that's fair. Well, all I know is it needs to have a child, so that I can breed that child with other children and make armor
I think that's fucked up.
and become rich and not have to work anymore.
The eggshells are also supposed to be like concrete. That's a whole thing.
Well,
Yeah.
let's take the eggshells too.
Just drop the eggshell on somebody.
Make traps out of them or something. I don't know.
That's an idea. You could make traps out of it.
Yeah.
We should set up a trap for whatever big bird comes at the nest. Like use one of the eggshells as like a guillotine.
I mean, you're gonna have several miles walk back, several 100-foot climb back up. But yeah, you can do it.
Yeah, never mind.
All for the one trap. We got this.
All for the one
We're
trap. You don't
dedicated.
even know where the eggs are at. You have to find the eggs, then find one that sort of was sharp enough.
We got this.
Anyways, the he just kind of looks at you guys and his little fucking tail is just a going. He's just a little waggly guy. Got lots of energy, tongue kind of hanging outside of his mouth a little bit.
Guess this is gonna rub his head and then kind of wave to the pangolin to go play with it.
And I guess the pangolin will just get up and bounce around and go jump around with him. So every now and then, like They'll run
Clang.
into Elian and clang together. Yeah, a
Yeah.
lot of just it sounds like metal on stone smacking into
Yeah.
each other, and then every now and then
Basically
they'll
what it
just run
is.
into Elian because he's the only one that seems to be awake. They'll just run over and run into him real quick, and then turn around and run away. You're playing tag.
All right, I got something for that.
Gonna set down this large 8-foot hole right in front of me.
Oh, that's a good idea.
But yeah.
Not doing it.
So you now have a party animal, and the party animal is a baby bullet. If you can convince him to stay around, but right now he's just out playing. He's just fucking fun little guy. Eventually, at the end of the night, he does come. Like the pangolin runs over to Augustus and kind of curls up next to him. Turns into a little ball.
Yep.
And then the bullet will run up like next to him and just like nudge him around as a ball for a little bit. And then just kind of give up and get tired and lay down. And then you get a little more information when you're reading. Like they're not letting you read much because they're kind of being annoying.
No, for the not reading anymore. I jot down what I got before it.
Okay.
I'm gonna mess with that fucking orb, that cloudy orb thing that I got.
Okay. What are you trying to do?
I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what the fuck it is.
Do you have the identify spell?
I don't.
I mean, you can't really attune to it, but you could try and sit down and study it in some way if you can talk to me about how.
Damn, I don't know. Man. I'm gonna. Yeah, fuck that. I'm reading a book.
Looks at it. Nope, this is too much work.
I mean,
Back to the book.
do you sit down and
Dude, it's
focus
a
really
fucking
hard?
ball.
Do
How
you
am I
think
gonna-
about anything? What do you do?
No, what I'm thinking is, damn, I wonder what the fuck this is. There's a
Tell
cloud and a
me
ball.
your secret.
It doesn't
Gotta be.
doesn't tell you anything. A little triangle floats up and it says, "Please try again."
I shake it.
The triangle falls into the smoke.
Will I ever get married? I shake the.
Signs point to yes.
I start reading my book.
It's not an 8-ball.
Yeah, I figured.
But that's funny, isn't it?
Not really.
Do you think about anyone, anything, any place, any time, any noun?
The only thing I'm probably thinking right now is the weird monstrosity illithid fucking things that we saw.
When you focus on it, you see the fog parts, and you can see into it. Within it, you see the 2 illithids, different ones, but similar. One is a little more purplish than the other 2. One is much taller, much leaner, and has a crown. And behind her, there's actually like almost an exposed brain stuck to the back of her head. And you're looking through the eyes of one at these in front of him as she addresses a crowd of beings in front of her. And she seems to give some sort of speech. But you don't hear anything.
Could I focus on a name?
What name?
I gotta look at this. I focus on
Boblin the Goblin. No. Who are we focusing on?
Donegan.
Donegan?
Yeah, Donegan.
Okay.
Donegan.
Yeah.
Don Ogon.
I love that. It's a
Donegan.
great
Donegan.
way to pronounce that name.
I
Donegan.
listen. I love how you tried to D&Dify the name, but it's just Donegan.
Yeah.
Donegan.
He is in fact only part octagon.
Only part.
You view him fighting in an octagon against a hexagon with a polygon. No, I'm kidding. When you focus
New
on
hand
it,
touches the beacon.
wait, shit, hold on. I gotta Google what happens when you do this. Hang on. I actually don't know what happens, and I don't want to say. I don't want to expose it. Hold on.
Is that a cursed item?
No.
Okay.
Sorta.
Oh, what?
Sort of.
Every time you use it, you lose 1 point in intelligence.
No, every time you use it, you lose 1 strand of hair. Eventually,
Okay.
You get
So
just go bald.
no, no.
That would be funny though.
You got to use it 87 billion times to go bald. Yeah, and the
Yep.
hairs are all in different spots, one at a time. No, I'm gonna say that when you focus on it and you think about the name Donegan, you see darkness and earth. Darkness and Terrell, I suppose, because the planet is called Terrell, but Earth is in dirt.
So I see the planet.
Not from space. You're seeing a patch of dirt.
Like a path of
Ah, dead.
The Earth
Gotcha.
as in loose debris, loose debris.
Correct.
I'm gonna put that next to the note. Donegan, dead.
Okay.
And then I put the ball away.
Okay. You don't think about nobody else?
Fucking my hometown. I don't fucking know.
Which one's your hometown? I don't fucking remember.
Succumber.
Succumber. Okay. As you focus, let me pull up a map real quick. That one. We want that map. Pull that up and zoom in. That's Baldur's Gate. That's Waterdeep. That means Succumber should be somewhere. Yeah. Okay. So as you come in, you see as you focus on it, you see through your own eyes for a second, and then it backs out to where you're almost in the clouds, and then you're rushing through the clouds incredibly fast. And when you focus on it, you see the city of Succumber from the high. A small city. There's not even probably two-story buildings in the whole town. One being what you would know to be like the mayor, and another being like probably like the store in town, like where people go get their farming supplies, people go get their any kind of equipment they would need. You could see the port at Succumber where it meets into the fucking something river. I don't know. It's not on this map. There's a river that goes through it though. Let me check the other map. Hang on. The river Delimbier, I think. Delimbiyer. Delimbier, I believe.
Bayar?
Could be.
Is it by? Bayar?
Could be Bayer. Yeah.
Bayar. Yeah, there we go.
Delimbier. Sure, that sounds right. Fuck it. I'm not a pronunciation guide.
Me either. I'm terrible, apparently.
And
Yeah, it's Donegan, not Donegan.
it's Donegan. I made the name up.
Donegan.
I made it
it's Donegan.
up. Are you Donegan? No.
No.
I'm
Yes,
Denagan.
you are.
Actually, it's
Donegan.
The nag.
Donegan was my
Donegan.
brother. No. You see ships passing in and out of the port. It's almost like you're watching not a fast motion, but like you can see things moving a little quicker. It's not incredibly fast motion. It's like 1.5 times. You're just watching a little like clip.
Okay.
And then after about a minute, cloud fades over again. You see your character rush back into sky, come back to you, and the clouds fade again, or fold again, so it becomes an orb of clouds. You want to make me an intelligence check?
Okay. There's a straight intelligence check.
Mhm.
14.
It's an orb of scrying.
I figured. They were gonna make some sort of weird cursed object.
I didn't give you an identify
Uh.
spell. I said it's an orb of scrying.
Okay.
You don't know what it's taking from you. All of the hair.
Yeah, that's true.
1
now I know.
inch of penis gone.
I lost all of it. Oh, yeah.
Oh god, what are we doing? What are we doing?
Yeah, I put it away.
Put it away. Okay. Night fades, the sun rises. You've all got your long rest, and when you wake, Augustus, the boulette is right there next to your legs, just chilling, sleeping. He's just a little snoring machine, making a lot of noise. Sound like a 2-stroke dirt bike.
About fair. It's a
Sounds
big
like a
ass
dryer.
motherfucker.
His head is like disproportionately large for his body, by the way. He got like think if you fuck, hold on.
Got, like, lizard head.
If you took a fucking like full grown pit bull's head and put it on like an English bulldog sized body. His head is
God.
incredibly disproportionate for his body. It's very large. So when he gets to running, his head fucking tilts down and he trips over his own head.
Oh, gotcha.
But he's still asleep.
Shovel head.
Yeah, a little shovel head. That's all he is.
Yeah. Yeah. You won't wake him up just yet. You'll wait until everybody's up, but
He's just a little guy, just a sleeping.
little
Probably
guy.
just leave him here and walk away.
We say fuck that kid and leave. We just don't ever talk about this. That we just leave his ass here, and then
Everybody tiptoe quietly. Leave him alone.
and then we burn his whole village down, and then we can come back and get him.
We come back and make his mother into armor, and
We came back with his mother as armor.
He'd
I heard
probably
burn
be a
a
little
village
more
down?
friendly. What'd you say? Yeah, I said burn a village.
down the village.
Yeah, burn down a village. You haven't been paying attention this whole time, bro. You're burning down a village.
No, I'm paying attention. My
but yeah.
interest was just highly peaked.
He heard.
Oh, you found
burn
Big
down
Booty
village?
Latinos on TikTok
Amit?
again? Fair enough. So, what are we doing this morning?
Burning down a fucking village. I thought that was.
It's on his list now. You've got him. You know, task oriented.
Roll me an investigation check.
Where is it? That's a dirty 20.
That's a desert, actually, is what it is. And you don't see any villages anywhere. Not in sight. And you definitely didn't see any large congregations of people crossing a
You
desert.
said it had to be a human village.
I said you didn't see a village.
Yeah.
I didn't say what kind.
And I didn't say when I needed to burn one down.
That's fair. Though I'd like to stress. Oh, go ahead. Sorry. Go ahead.
I'm gonna take some time to make 2 key potions
Nice.
and set my ring to a fire damage resistance.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna give one of the key potions to Omen and one to Aegis.
Can't go
How you
far
gonna-
to give
how
him
you-
to that
yeah, how you
motherfucker.
gonna deliver it to Aegis?
Not Aegis. Who the fuck is
Augustus. All the A names I
Augustus.
Which
know.
one of the 5
I don't-
characters that you've played are you currently?
Yeah, which fucking character are you on now?
I give it to Caliban.
Technically, my second one.
He's not wrong.
He's Augustus right now.
Yeah.
I would like
Yeah.
to stress that the village burning down does not feed the sword.
Well, yeah, it has to kill it specifically.
No, but stabbing all the people that are on fire trying to run away does.
Yes, but it doesn't necessarily want souls in torment.
Also, you don't know what's gonna happen if you fully waken that bitch.
No, I don't. No, I don't. I don't know how many souls I'm at right now either. so-
He does. He still doesn't even remember what happened. Like you guys had to tell him what he did the last time. The sword
Yeah,
took
I don't
over.
believe you.
You just
went
you
crazy.
just
No.
ended up 80 feet from where you blacked out, hiding
Okay,
behind
we
a
just knocked
tree.
you out.
You just ended up 80 feet
100%.
away,
Do not believe you.
which is funny because
Uh.
that night he literally opened up to you about what happened in Waterdeep. Immediately after slaughtering all these fucking rogues, he tells you what happened in Waterdeep.
I feel better. But also,
Oh yeah, by the way,
I'm a
the-
little
I'm the
bummed
reason this-
out because like my ex-boss / dad is kind of a dick, and
He's kind of a dick. So I
Um,
took his shit, I took his things, and I ratted him out. And
it's kind of
he
like
tried to burn the
have
fucking
you ever
city
seen
down.
have you ever read the tale of Ferris Bueller and his day off, where you steal your dad's shit?
kind of what I did.
Listen, what would have happened to our story had I not taken anything from him, though?
You would have died.
You would have
would've
been
died.
Vincent the entire time.
And I would have died.
Maybe. You don't know. You've been masquerading as Vincent too.
Yeah. So,
What's our question?
time to figure out where we're going. Actually, using where I kind of know we are, and where we've been walking.
I mean, if you
figure
keep
out
looking
where
behind
to head.
you, at the Thayan Plateau, you can see the keep on top of it, like it spires above it.
Yeah, using it as a
so-
landmark.
Yeah, you can use it as a landmark and walk directly away from it. It's a fairly long walk. Like you have a lot of fucking empty desert. One of you has a map.
Yeah.
So you can kind of guide it from there towards the long point of if you look at the map, it's Escalante is the long point. But there is a city or castle or keep of some kind, you don't really know because none of you've been there, between the Keep of Sorrows, about probably 40% of the way between the Keep of Sorrows and Escalante. But you've got a long fucking way to you got days.
Gotcha.
You got days in a fucking desert. So hold on, 1 day, 2, 3, 4. If you guessed, it would probably make me a survival check. Whoever's reading the map.
Yeah, I guess I was the one looking. So, there, 19.
Probably about a 5 days journey to the town of Anhaurz. Anhaurz. Looks
Gotcha.
like a trade depot of some kind by its marker on the map. And then if you continue past it, 1, 2, 6, a 7-day journey to Murbont, and then another 3-day journey to Escalante. If that's the direction you're going, that's just what you could see from the top of the plateau. You could see that point, and that was the other marker you were using. And you're fairly close to the a river, but it's a day's journey to the east. No, shit, to the west. Sorry, you're heading southward. It's a day's journey to the west.
Is the river a freshwater river or is it a saltwater river?
Fresh.
Do I even know
fresh.
that?
I mean, you could drink it and check, but it's fresh.
Okay.
It's not written on the map, so realistically you wouldn't know, but it's a river, so we'll call it
Yeah,
there.
but like using, is it an inland river that connects to the ocean?
It connects.
Kind of.
Yeah, no, it connects to the Sea of Fallen Stars.
Okay. Yeah, you can usually kind of tell.
Yeah.
But being that where's the desert, there's a river. We should probably head to the river. Follow the river to civilization.
Fuck it.
Um, make me a survival check for the day, please.
Who's leading?
I'm assuming you have the map.
Well, I have the map.
Either
And I know where
Yes.
we're going.
This way.
Yeah.
This way. Map is completely upside down.
Holds
Watch
the map.
this
Holds
roll.
the map in front of his face. This way.
Oh, 19. Yes.
The map. The map
The
is
19,
correct.
you make pretty good time. You make it before dark. You make it to the river, and
Hey,
you saw several, like cacti, a few birds here and there, a couple of snakes, but nothing deathly. No large bullet running around looking for its child.
Nope.
So he's just ticking along, following you around. Probably biting on your fucking pants leg, because that's what I feel like he would do.
it's fair.
Yeah.
Gus really wouldn't mind.
Yeah, I would
Okay.
say Gisborne's probably getting mildly jealous of your
Probably.
ignorance towards him. Not ignorance. What's the word I'm looking for? You're ignoring him. That's ignorance, isn't it? What the hell?
It's
No.
ignorance, but his
Patience, tolerance. There we go. That's the word I'm looking
tolerance and my tolerance of the bullet.
for. Yeah, you're being very tolerant of the bullet, and you don't really fucking like it. I feel like.
Fair.
So
But yeah, no.
it truly depends on what direction you guys want to go. The closest place would be Anhorse.
How many people live there?
Let me Google the fucking Wikipedia page. for
Let me
it.
Google the
You don't fucking
population.
know.
What is the size of this place?
It's a dot on a map.
Cool,
Small
sounds good to
city.
me.
Yeah.
It's
But,
it's a
go
dot
ahead.
on a map with a little it looks like a shop next to it.
How many feet across?
The dot 0.000000.
Of the town.
You don't fucking know.
Yeah, I know.
It's a dot on a map, and you're 4 fucking days from it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we're
Um,
gonna head that way then. Yeah, I mean it's the closest like town that we can maybe do anything.
Steal everything and kill everybody and leave.
Be on our best behavior.
You make it to the river before sundown. You manage to set up your little camp. And this river is moving pretty quickly. It's got a decent amount of current to it. It is flowing northward, so it is flowing away from the Sea of Falling Stars.
Gotcha.
And you can tell, like, you just see a fucking log floating by in it. It's very easy to tell which direction it's heading. How closely do you set up to the river?
Probably a little bit of ways actually, not like right on the river at all.
Okay.
Close enough that like we can walk to the river and get water, but far enough that if it floods, we don't die.
That and far enough that like you can hear it, but it's not like rushing water isn't particularly close. It's one of those things that we're not going to camp right on the riverfront. Like there's definitely going to be a bit, but like we'll be probably about like maybe
Can you still see it?
100 to 200 feet away. So 200 feet away. It's the desert. I'm assuming it doesn't have a large dune. So yes,
Yeah. No, this would be relatively flat. We're across the river
because
because
it's
the river's
right on,
carved
yeah,
its
right on
way
the
through
river.
it.
Yeah. So about 200 feet away. like-
Okay, so you're still within eye shot of it though. You can still see the river.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
As night falls and everyone begins to sleep, is there a fire?
No.
Or are we
There
guys
is
gonna be
light.
freezing again?
Yeah, there is light
Okay.
for a while. Augustus is going to start working on some things.
That dome would be nice right about now.
Hey, you complain about your knees the entire time. You
So the old
actually
man wants
useful for anything.
Cass, do you want to cast your dome thingy? They're asking you.
I'm gonna go
Yeah.
sleep.
You probably-
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
What did I
I
say?
forgot he had it.
Huh?
Exactly. You don't even know what the fuck I said.
No, you asked me if I wanted to cast my little dome thingy. Yeah, dude.
Okay.
I'm
You're good. You're good. I'm fucking
I'm
with
still waking up of it. My bad.
you.
They got me on third shift this time. I'm
Listen, man,
fucking
I'm
dying.
So you all have seen him do this before. Everyone except for Augustus, I guess, has seen him do this before. He casts his little dome. Go ahead and roll me a D100.
Yeah, that's what I was like. Damn. 68. Damn.
Oh, counter spell. I'm joking.
The
your
spell
dome.
succeeds.
Okay.
You don't notice any effects. You don't notice any immediate effects. You didn't grow any inches taller or shorter, or gain any weight, or get any older. Fuck, they wouldn't know if you got any older.
You didn't get any
Yeah.
younger.
He
Not
didn't
that we
get. He
noticed that either.
definitely did not get any younger.
His man is literally damn near the end of time.
Man,
His
it's a
eyebrows
fucking
are like
fossil.
this long. And he puts up his little dome. But now I just want to keep in mind, this is a 10-foot dome,
Yeah.
meaning it is quite small.
But we've already determined that we can all fit inside of it.
You can
Yeah.
all fit inside of it. You now have a hyperactive bullet
No, he's outside
inside
with
the
the pangolin.
dome.
No, he's outside with the pangolin.
Okay. And then let me just ask. Did you opaque the dome, or is it clear? Did you make it clear or faded, like so you can't see through it?
Oh. I want to see a little. I want to be able to see a little bit through it, I think.
Okay, so not fully, maybe translucent, like it's a little foggy.
Yeah.
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 And then what coloration did you go with?
Something to match the fucking area around the sand around us.
Okay, so the kind of reddish dirt desert. I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so the bullet and the pangolin are out having fun, playing around, and you guys get your long rest. I need you to roll me a stealth check, please, for your dome.
Okay.
For the dome.
For my dome.
Yep, for your dome using your stealth.
That's a
I
7.
mean, that's fair.
I mean, big old 7 stealthy.
See if he's.
I can't-
Let's see if he's lucky. No, you can't
What's it like
assist with the
being
stealth of his fucking dome.
No, I was about to say, what's it like rolling under a 13?
During the night,
Uh-huh.
Elian, who stays awake,
Mhm.
sees light, not close by, it looks like it's far away, appear and begin to move, and it looks like it's moving closer to you, and it's following the track of the river. And it's just slowly drifting by.
How far away is it exactly?
You're 200 feet from the river.
Okay. I cast message inside of someone's head.
Okay.
There's man with light coming towards us
Whose
down
head?
the river. How many people are here? 5?
6 of you.
Well, 5,
Well,
not including himself.
Right, yeah. 5 not including yourself. Correct, sorry.
I'm gonna go ahead and roll a d4.
There you go.
Okay. Let's roll a d6, and if you get yourself, roll again.
2. I guess hobo.
Okay. And Silver, interrupting your terrible dream of fire and brimstone and just pain.
Bone dragon.
I'm
Bone
still
dragon
having that?
again. Yeah, you keep having the same dream.
Oh, good.
And by the way, your knuckles been making fun of you for the dream.
I'm about to fucking start punching trees here in a goddamn second if I can
Oh.
find one.
Punch
You're
a
in desert.
cactus, it's
You can
better.
punch some cactus. It might be.
Mhm.
Listen, it might be a criminal offense. You don't know.
You're right. I should punch a cactus.
It isn't. It is.
Which
Listen,
one's making fun of me? Is it Pain? I fucking knew he was an asshole.
Yeah, he's making fun of you. He's definitely like giggling at you and laughing at you. But you know, you make me an insight check real quick as Silver.
That is a 22.
With a 22, you can tell he's definitely acting out because he's in pain. And he's taking it out on you because it's the only way he knows how to feel better about himself.
Well, I'm gonna make him even more in pain when I start punching cactuses.
Maybe.
Cacti?
I'll give you a reason to be in pain.
Cacti.
Now, in your head, while you're like, you're angry at Pain for being kind of a dick, you hear whatever the hell Nick just said. There's a guy coming towards us with light.
Like a torch or some shit down the river.
You get 25
Okay.
words, so you can cast it.
Can I like see if I can actually like see the light at least?
You're asleep.
Then how the fuck am I getting the message?
In your dream.
You're dreaming. Now you're dreaming about
Well,
Elian.
I'm sleeping. Yeah.
Oh,
Worst
that's a
fucking
worse
dream I
nightmare.
had.
Do you wanna wake up from the gag, or do you want a con save against the gag?
No, not
Oh,
really.
Okay.
I kick her.
You're jolted awake by his foot.
I want to act like I'm asleep.
I'm gonna fucking deck him.
Make
I
me-
know he can't sleep.
Make me a performance
I
check.
can sleep. I
We know
just
he doesn't.
choose not
Make
to.
me a
Yeah, we've
performance
fucking
check.
punch his ass.
seen you sleep.
Hell yeah. All out brawl in a 10-foot circle. Let's go. Roll the
Let's
hit.
go.
Roll the hit. I love it.
Roll the-
Gladly.
The warlock cannot get away from the monk. This is wonderful. And this is an indestructible dome.
and this wall
16.
and this brawl will wake all of us up.
You just hit.
Ooh.
Hellish Rebuke.
Oh shit.
Oh, fuck me, bud. I want out this dome.
You're asleep. What the fuck are you talking about?
I'm pretty sure we're gonna hear this man get decked here in a second.
Maybe.
12 points of damage.
You know, stunning strike him or anything?
Sure.
Hit him with the old flurry of blows.
What the fuck?
Listen, he gonna get some sleep tonight one way or another, okay?
I can't be put to sleep by any means.
Not by magical
Yeah,
means,
you
but you
can
can
dream.
definitely be knocked the fuck out.
No, not
Yeah,
not that,
I'll stunning
not by
strike
any
him.
means.
You are unconscious when you hit 0 hit points. She can knock
Yeah.
you out.
You
No,
established that my eyes
he's
are
he's
open.
consciously
These hands will-
unconscious.
These hands negate magic.
It's
Do
a little
Constitution
like an
saving
out of body
throw.
experience.
Yeah. Ben's having sleep
I'm
paralysis dreams.
stunned, baby.
You are stunned.
Oh shit.
So she
And
wakes
then
up
she's
and
gonna roll
stuns you.
over and go back to sleep.
And then you well, it's true. She does get to do her attack first, so you can't Hellish Rebuke until her attack's finished, which means
But
you
she's
can't
stunned.
Hellish Rebuke because she stuns you.
No, he can. It's a reaction.
But he
If
can't take
he's
a reaction
stunned.
if he's stunned.
Don't think that's how that works.
I'm pretty sure it's how it works. He can't move.
I think he can't take an action. He can reaction though.
I don't think so. I'll look it up. I don't think so.
And hellish rebuke.
You have to be able to move.
No, the stun condition imposes the incapacitated condition, which says an incapacitated
Ah.
creature cannot take actions or reactions. When it says an incapacitated creature can't take actions, it meant both regular actions and bonus actions, as well as reactions.
Hits you
So, no.
before you're able to use any reactions. Okay, yeah.
So if she stuns you prior to you being able to do something, she can stop you from doing it.
Yeah.
That's how you stop hellish rebuke.
No, nothing stops Hellish Rebuke.
Except being
It's
stunned.
just delayed. She's gonna wake up and it'll hit her.
Yeah. As soon as he's unstunned, it just
His
automatically
6
goes
seconds
off.
pass and he unstuns. Oh shit! And then catches on fire.
Sneezes.
So she rolls over and attempts to go back to sleep, and you become unstunned in 6 seconds. The light drifts by. Matches about where you're at, where the river will be a straight line to you. Matches you.
Lightning bolt.
Oh fuck me.
I'm joking.
What's the range on lightning?
Oh no, it's too long. I'm not actually doing that.
Okay, I was gonna say, what did you say, 100 or 200? I don't remember.
So it's
Listen,
only
I
100.
can hit that. I can hit him from here. I can hit that man. I can hit that light from here.
Yeah, it's they're 200 feet away from the water.
You guys 200 feet away from us?
Yeah.
The water
water-
is 200 feet. So the light would be
I
about
can hit
200
him.
feet. So can Korik. Korik's got a
Me
bow
and
that
Korik-
maxes out at
me
like
and Korik
600
can hear.
feet.
Oh yeah,
I-
either of my
I-
bows
I-
can hit. But yeah, the one I'm attuned to is the longbow.
I can go up to 320.
It's a light drifting by in the night. What do you choose to do?
Cast fireball.
I did not
I can
ask
borrow-
how big the river was.
I can- I can- I can-
Fireball.
I
didn't
can
ask.
borrow Korik.
If we're underwater, I said.
Listen. I can borrow that bow from Cork again. We can really fuck this dude up and not even know what's happened.
Well, you're not attuned
Don't
to the
even
bow
know
now,
what
so you don't
it
get the magical
is!
effects, but yeah.
Yeah.
Huh?
Said you're not attuned to the bow now because you gave it back to him,
Yeah.
so you
Yeah,
don't get the
That's
magical
fine.
effects.
I still have a well. Then I just use my short bow.
Right, it would just be a short bow for you.
Well, that's what I have one. I have a short.
Mm-hmm. Do you shoot?
Kind of wait to see what Cork does.
Hell yes.
Fuck it. We ball.
Jesus fucking Christ.
It's dark, but you do have a light as a target.
Oh.
You're both fairly familiar. You can both roll to hit.
Yeah, well, that's not gonna be easy.
27.
Well, that's a fucking.
Go ahead and roll critical damage there, bud. And
God
11
damn it.
hits.
Does it?
Yeah.
Okay then. Even on a nat 1.
This is probably just some random
and wouldn't
fucking
it be-
fisherman.
Ooh.
Wouldn't that be sneak attack as well?
You're hidden.
Is he
It's sneak
surprised?
attack, yeah.
Yeah, there was a nat 1.
It's a nat 1, so I'm gonna say no, it is a miss. Until you get to the point where your nat 1s count as 10s,
Which is
which I think's level 11.
11. It's
11,
11 for me.
I'm gonna say
It
no
could be-
up
it can
until
also
that
be
point.
8,
Once
but-
you hit 11, then your 1s will count
Oh,
as
it'll be,
10s.
I think it'll be 10 for me. Hasn't he got a dip in another class?
No.
No, he
he's
gave it
all
up
rogue
for
now.
rogue.
No,
Yeah,
it's
so
11.
you're both all rogue.
It's 11.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That's
Uh,
a rogue
oh,
11
my
feet.
sneak attack's crit too, isn't it?
Your sneak attack is also
Mhm.
crit, correct? But an 11 does hit, but because it's a natural 1, it does not.
Yep.
So it's just the one of you then, just Ben. So yeah, it's crit, and it's
How many
if any of them are
sixes?
6s, reroll them.
That's what I gotta check. I gotta check the game log.
I'm about to beat these people like they're children.
It
Stop
won't show
shooting
me
at
all the
random
dice.
shit
It
in the
won't
night.
Show me all the dice. It's fine.
This is why we can't have nice things.
So what is it? 40,
40
47 damage.
47 damage.
Right. So you guys, whoever's awake, in the distance you hear, and then you see the light drop into the water.
I'll
And then you
check that in the
and
morning.
then you see several other lights light up.
Fucking.
What was
As somebody
point
aboard
is
a
it?
ship yells, "Man overboard!"
Wait, they're on a ship?
They're on a ship.
Yeah, it's a fucking, it's a saltwater to freshwater fucking.
How far away is the ship now?
It's
200 feet.
Oh shit.
I want no
okay.
part in this
Well,
combat.
Approximately how many lights are there?
Let me see.
How many
And
arrows
the
can I
best
shoot
part
in the
is,
next
the-
2
here's
minutes?
the best part. They
You
can't
see,
see us.
you see 7 stationary lights and 5 ones that seem to be moving rapidly across what you now know as ship's hull.
We can shoot again, Court. They don't
Yeah,
know where
let's
we
do it.
are. Let's do it.
Let's go for the going. Well, where are they moving? Are they moving like stern to fore?
So I'm gonna say 2 would be coming from back to front, and 3 would be coming front to back, and then you see, like I said, 7 stationary lights, and you
All
can
right,
you can now see like the outline of the mast.
Let's
Because
just start left to
the-
right.
Let's start at the back and take out the stationary ones.
Yeah.
I want to help with my crossbow.
Doesn't have the range.
I am going to keep working on
Pretty sure crossbow
something else.
6120, right?
It says 320.
It goes to 320. Okay, yeah, you can hit. It's long range though, right? That's the
He
long range.
he does because he's got
So
he's got
it's
long range.
disadvantage then.
25.
25s both hit. They're crit. Go ahead. Yeah, roll to hit crits.
What the
It's
fuck?
it's still sneak attack because you're still hitting. So for your crits, roll them. I would say roll them at like 5 apiece. Maybe that'll be easier. Roll 5 damage, or like roll 5 dice. Roll 5 dice. Roll your 6s afterwards. That might be easier than rolling double damage like that.
On the sneak attacks.
Yeah, it might let you see your numbers, so you can definitely get your damage.
Yeah.
So Korik has done.
And then we
Was
can
it-
still pull a sneak attack on that.
Yeah, no, it's sneak attack. Yeah, so you have.
They don't know you're there.
Your crossbow hits, by the way. Alien's
My crossbow?
Yeah, crossbow
Oh,
hits.
really?
11. Yeah, hits.
Damn. 6 damage.
Nice.
Over here, fucking
So
laying down some crossbow bolts.
some guy just fucking and gets hit and then screams out in pain and then goes, "I've been shot."
47.
And then somebody else yells, "We're under attack!" And gets shot with another arrow.
Corey, how'd your sneak attack go, bud?
Quick, set the bullet.
Oh yeah, right. 40. I got 46 out up there. So yeah,
We
let's take
fire
second.
it again?
Let's pull another one.
And and another one falls. And
16.
we're gonna say one of the lamps that was lit when one of the bodies falls from the highest deck, which I know the front's the forecastle, but I don't remember what the hell the rear is. Falls over
Crow's
the
Nest?
deck. No, crow's nest is all the way at the top. And then
We
falls
didn't
on the
see a
deck.
light from there yet.
Falls on the deck and lights part of the deck on top.
Second ship you guys set on fire.
Hey, there's still some moving and stationary targets, correct?
There is. You said you're doing stationaries that time, so. The one that took the crossbow
4
bolt
more
is still up.
stationary.
There'd be 5. One of them is just prone right now because he got shot with a fucking arrow, or shot with a bolt and he didn't die because he only took 6 damage. But the other 2 were instantly killed. There would be 5 stationary and 3 moving. The 3 that were moving doubled in pace and are now rushing to the front of the. Well, I'm sorry, no, 5 were moving. So the 2 that were rushing to the front of the ship will be rushing to the front of the ship like twice as fast. They're doubling their speed. And then the 3 that are running to the back, you see 2 of them disappear.
I'm just shooting at the next person.
And one of them is running to the back where the guy who screamed "I've been shot" is.
I'm shooting him.
You can try and hit the moving target. Go ahead.
Yeah, try to hit the moving target. 17.
17 hits.
And then I rolled a 14 for my next shot, and then 31 damage.
Okay, yeah. So
Alright,
another
whatever.
stationary falls. Dies.
16.
16 hits. Who are you shooting? Are you shooting the one you've already knocked prone? Because if so, it's disadvantage. The light's not on him anymore.
Whoever I could hit.
Like, there's plenty of other lights you could shoot at. Yeah.
Yeah, a different one.
Okay.
30.
30. Okay, another
Damage.
dies instantly. Fucking shot, and the light falls, the glass breaks, and it spews fire all over the deck.
How many
injured
more targets
one.
we got?
You injured another one. Some other
Yeah,
guy is like, "What the fuck are these tiny arrows?"
I was shooting the
He
next
shot
running
me
guy.
in my ass.
Hey.
So as
If I have good personality, well, you never know.
So fucking
two of
cruel.
them. So the two the two lamps that have now fallen on the deck and lit the deck on fire. You can see as the ship is quickly beginning to catch. The mast itself is beginning to catch, and the fire is licking up it as it touches the sails that are up.
These fucking murder goblins are doing that.
I cast
Do
Great
I-
Water to put it up.
I know
Control.
I know we're a bit far away, but can I look and see if there's any heraldry on the ship? Anything that makes it stand out?
It's too dark for you to see. I mean, the light
There's
flickering.
a
Sorry.
blinding light in front of us.
Yeah, I mean it's too dark for you to see, I would say. I will tell you
Alright.
that the bullet runs into the side of the fucking dome, just wham, hits it really hard, like he's running away from the light. And you can see as he approaches, like, and all of you who can see in the dark anyway can see him run up and run right into the fucking side of it, and he doesn't understand how he can't get in. He's very much like a dog, but he's like outside of one of those plexiglass doors, like the fucking glass screen door, and he can't figure out how to get in. That's very much what what's
I
going
just
on.
imagine he's just sitting there licking it.
No, he's probably just cracking his head into it multiple times,
He's
trying to
just
figure out how to
fucking
get into it. Because
bashing
that's
his
what
head
they do
into
is
it.
they fucking smack their heads into everything. That's literally
Yeah.
their whole attack is bite, headbutt.
Yeah.
And they
They're
also
giant
they
fucking
have
metal plated dogs.
Yeah, the large one
with
has
their
a
fucking
has
heads.
a fucking like a instant kill death headbutt, where if it can
Yeah.
jump at you, it'll hit you with its head and it does like fucking 11d8 damage or some crazy shit.
Jesus fucking Christ, that would probably
The big
kill
ones
myself.
will fuck you up. And
Yeah,
they
I guess
have
this is gonna.
they have high AC, and then they have a shitload of hit points.
Yeah, I guess this is gonna step out the back of the dome,
Mhm.
away from where these
The murder.
morons are firing, and go sit in the back. He's gonna have he's gonna cover like a little. He had a little light, like a little coin light,
Okay.
that he's been using. It's only like 5 foot, so it doesn't it's not super bright. But he's gonna sit back there and try and
I just
keep
want to be
doing
clear.
what he was
You're
doing.
stepping out of the dome
Yes.
with a light source.
Yes.
Okay. As these ones are launching fucking arrows and killing everybody aboard this boat, you'll hear one of the ones on the boat. You know what? Let's see. Actually,
That he'd be seeing through the dome.
Yeah, I think I'd like to join Augustus and just be like, "Hey, you got any like metal polishing kits or something?"
no.
Okay.
We can definitely arts and crafts. We got
Okay,
this.
we're gonna do some arts and crafts. I'm gonna polish my
Yeah.
fancy schmancy talking knuckle.
for the rest of you, it gets very dark inside as he steps outside of the thing, bringing
the
the
only light
source
source.
with it.
The
Yeah, it
only
gets
light
very
source.
dark inside the dome.
Yeah.
The outside of the dome is now lit. There is in fact a silhouette over the dome.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's only
and-
5 foot. It's really tiny, but
I know,
it's still
but it's
still bright.
5 feet of light, so it's still bright.
Yeah.
And then in the distance, you'll hear, "I think I see something."
I shoot that guy.
You can try and narrow it down. You don't know which one it is. 200 feet away in the dark.
I don't
You have
care.
no, you
Shoot
have
whichever
no
one.
dark vision.
I know. I'm shooting that towards him though.
Yeah, you shoot at the light. So the things you can shoot at the light sources on the boat.
Yeah.
Whether or not they actually kill something, you'll only know by the noise they make. But you can't see them moving now. I mean, now you can see the flames on the deck, so they're like you can see shadows running past the flames, trying to put it out and shit like that.
Listen, I'm just gonna keep targeting
Okay,
either shadows or light sources.
fair. So you can fire. Roll again.
Meanwhile, Augustus is gonna get
Nat
out the
20.
polishing kit.
Hits. Yeah, you guys polishing swords.
Yeah,
Pain and
so
Pity is getting
so, yeah.
polished.
Pain and Pity are getting polished.
Oh, is that still
Augustus
sneak
is
attack?
Wait, hold on. Which one do you start with?
Pity for sure.
Okay.
I like Pity.
Okay.
yeah. Augustus
Do
is
you?
gonna pull out the armor.
Yeah.
Do you
I
like
Pity
pity?
more than I like Penny or
Yeah.
Pain. Pain's being an asshole.
Fair. Go ahead. What now? Adam?
You know, Augustus
Is-
has the armor since last night. He's been essentially
Polishing
like just
Mister's armor?
dismantling it. No, he's been dismantling it.
Okay.
He's gonna take the chest buckle
Uh-huh.
off, and the scales is what he's particularly trying to pull off from it.
Okay. Dismantles god armor without knowing what it is. Love it.
Yep.
Roll me with like a tinkering check, I guess. It's
I
sleight
think
of
it's
hand. Same thing.
sleight of hand with my thieves tool proficiencies. I think it is. It's like my proficiency,
It should be the same thing because your sleight of hand. Are you
Yeah.
proficient in?
not sleight of hand. No,
No.
but it's
Okay.
just
So
since
then it's just sleight of hand plus your proficiency.
yeah, it's sleight of hand plus my proficiency. Our proficiency is 4 right now. So whatever this is plus 4, that was piss poor. 10 in total.
The metal that is holding this together is a little bit stronger than anything you've experienced, so you actually break a tool or two trying to dismantle it.
Fair enough.
Whether you're doing a
38.
file or a hammer of some kind.
Yeah.
So 38 damage. The arrow smacks into the deck of the ship. And you don't hear any gurgle or call out, but you do begin to hear people screaming about a fire on deck as the fire begins to spread and catches the mast and begins to catch the mast onto the sails. And now the ship is barely lit on top because it's fucking on fire, and it's sailing down a river that's in a pitch black darkness.
Conscientious subjectors
Start aiming at
to
shadows.
the back.
So I mean, you can kind of see targets at this point, but you're still firing into the dark with a thing you're only fairly proficient with. So you can fire if you plan to keep firing. You can keep firing. You're just killing people on deck on a ship that's sailing by.
Yeah, pretty much. Like Cork shot too, didn't you?
Did you? I don't know. I'm not looking at the rolls. Are you still firing or no?
Cork shot with 26 to hit, and then
18,
29 damage.
Yeah, 29 damage. Yeah, so somebody else gets shot and dies.
how many are left on this ship at this point?
You don't know. It's 200 feet away in the dark.
I meant just from our original tally that we knew of from
When the
sources
lights lit
originally.
up were 12, you would have 6 left that you would know about. 2 of them went down, so that would be 4. And I mean, people are coming up on deck now. There's several people coming up on deck.
Cork, we still shooting, or we'll call that good?
There was nothing good about that.
Shh, you can't hear this conversation. You're outside the dome.
You're still getting very heavily judged from
That's
the
fair.
outside of the dome. The dome does not protect you from judgmental damage.
Now you will hear Elian in your head.
What?
You hear Caliban's voice. Been shot.
Me?
Oh,
No, it would be me.
Yeah, it would be Hobo.
I thought you. Okay, who gave up the sentence stone? I thought.
I gave him my.
Okay, so
yeah.
so Silver. I apologize. You hear Caliban's voice in your head as the sending stone lights up blue. Call connected. You hear.
Ring, ring.
Yeah, you hear. You feel a slight buzz in your chest, and all of a sudden you hear call connected. Do you accept these charges? You guys are too young to know what that is. It's okay. Um,
Not really.
well, you know what? I don't got no friends that live at the prison. Okay, how about that?
I get enough calls from my uncle to know.
So you get you hear Caliban's voice, and it sounds very strained and like windy, meaning he's like gasping for air. And you hear, "I've been shot. I can't protect the kids, and our boat's on fire.
Holy
I need
fuck.
help. They're going to die."
That
And that's
get
all you
one
get.
of my characters.
No, you can't. You can't keep a character.
Kill the second one of my characters.
That's why you survived.
But what did I do? I made him do the honorable thing and try and protect kids, and then I presented your group with a chance at which
I
to
take
maybe
zero
sail out
fucking-
of town, to maybe get on the river and settle down it quickly. And your group's like, "Fuck that, bro! Arrow, 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 arrow."
Why did it take him so long to send the message?
You guys play D&D like Elden Ring. This shit
Yeah.
is this shit
Why'd
is
you
great.
guys fucking shoot at a random ship in the first place?
Listen,
For
I
fun.
asked.
No fucking listen. Fuck you.
It's a game.
And then you
for
hear
fun.
in your head as he dies.
Yes, because there's so much fun in being a fucking murder hobo.
Because if I remember correctly, Caliban does not have a stupid amount of hit points. Let's check. He does not. Caliban was definitely killed.
Caliban does not have a stupid amount of good points. He
had 56.
did have 56, yeah. Thanks for being a bard. Good job, guys.
And the ship continues sailing as the mast snaps. The second mast snaps. The ship sets aflame and it continues sailing down the river. Screaming and wails of pain in the night
I leave.
as the
The
7
dome.
children are burned alive. In their sleep, they wake up and they're burned alive. They didn't even die to the smoke inhalation. They went out rough.
I pull a card.
Yes, I've been waiting on you to say this all night. Oh my god.
Well, I leave the dome first.
He leaves the
of
dome and
course,
pulls
of
a card.
course.
Hey,
Well,
guys,
do you remember
pull
the
this
two
card.
that you've already pulled?
I've only pulled one.
Okay, what did you pull? Shit.
Balance.
Balance. That's
Balance.
correct. Okay. Balance, 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 balance. It was actually the top card.
How many cards are there? 21 now?
22.
22?
So when we get down to 20, I can let you just roll, and then I'll just pick the fucking 20th card or whatever you get.
Oh, that's
But-
if we ever get down that much.
That's true.
Yeah. It's the first time somebody
You
survived.
could be a husk of a human, any second now, or husk of a half elf.
Yeah, 5th from the top.
Okay, you said 5th from the top.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, cool, I'm dead.
I don't think you're dead. I just think it hurts. Flames. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A dangerous devil becomes your foe. It seeks your demise and haunts your life, relishing in your pain before attempting to slay you. This conflict lasts until either the devil or you dies.
Interesting.
I am now God.
And that devil knows the shortest route to you at all times. doesn't
Yeah, this is the whole snail scenario where you have to run from the snail.
Yeah.
You get unimaginable power and can live forever, but there's a snail who chases you, and he knows
Yeah.
exactly where you are. Yeah.
But do I know this, or do I just not feel any different?
I'm gonna say you probably don't feel any. You know what? You make me an insight check. Make me an insight check.
Joke's on us. He's actually right outside the dome.
Joke's on
19.
you. It's the soul of Caliban. With a
At this
19,
point-
with a 19, you feel somewhere someone far away has vowed your life or theirs. Just in the
Weak.
ether, you get this feeling. Say
Maybe
weak. That was
someone
worded
on a
very
burning
well.
ship.
Fuck you.
He's weak. I pull another card.
Man's on a fucking death roll tonight.
No, I'm hoping something would come from this.
Oh, okay. Trying to get a specific card.
He's trying to get the wish one.
Yeah.
Just tell me when.
7th from the top.
Oh God. 1, 2,
Man goes
3,
deep in
4,
the
5,
tank.
6, 7. You ready?
No.
Yep,
Oh,
there it
five.
is.
I guess.
That's Don John.
Yes, dude.
Oh,
Don John.
boy.
Yeah.
Your body disappears and you become imprisoned in extra-dimensional space. All of your possessions stay behind, and you remain entombed until you are found in this space. Divination magic
I
will
think
not
that-
reveal your location. You may not draw any more cards.
I think that definitely means that the deck of many things has killed more players
Than
in
I
this
have.
And our
campaign
DM.
than our DM has.
Then I have.
Yeah.
I
Wait, does
start-
my
So
my
the
luck
two of you,
stone stays back, right?
yes, everything is yours.
Okay, yeah.
So it literally, like, you disappear from your clothes. The clothes just fall limply to the ground.
I search.
Okay.
Of course.
He's gonna do the same shit he did with Alador, bro.
PTSD
One
flashback search.
fucking
Must
thing.
search.
This
search.
dude.
Now hold on. Now I'm gonna say you're inside shooting a
I
bow and
know.
arrow.
I know. I
The
don't know.
two of you outside, one of you can see in the dark, the other one has a light source. How
Yep.
far away from the encampment did you go, Elliot?
Just right outside the dome.
Right outside. Okay, so you two saw him step outside, pull something out, go. It's fucking stupid. Throw it, and it kind of burns into non-existence, and then he grabs another one,
You know,
and that one burns into existence or burns out of existence.
there's
then
a question
And
here.
then you watch as he just begins to crumble and fade, and his body turns to ash
Yeah.
and blows into the wind.
I
As
have a
his clothes
question
and everything
here.
just fall flat. Yeah.
He pulled the devil card before this. Now
It-
he's imprisoned.
It
The
actually
devil knows where he is.
correct. The devil
devil's
does
going
know
to
where he is.
prison.
He could free me just
The
to kill
devil
me.
does in fact know where he is. That is a correct statement.
And the devil
Now,
would try to
now,
free
now,
him
listen.
to kill
Now,
him.
it says your body disappears and you become imprisoned in extra-dimensional space. It does not say you die. The other one says
Yeah.
this
Death.
conflict lasts until either the devil or you dies. The devil knows where you are.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he can free me, then try to kill me.
Man did it on purpose. He said, "Come find me, devil."
I'm gonna be sitting in the same space the whole time with no equipment. Let's go.
Bring it.
I'm
I
just
have
curious. Hold
magic.
on. I'm curious. If you would have said 6th from the top, what would it have been? Hang on.
I have no idea.
That's what I'm gonna check. Hold on.
Wish spell.
Okay, so that's no. Where's Donjon? Yeah, I put it back in the deck where it was. It would have been the key, which is you get the mansion, I think. No. Hold on, that's not it. No. The key is a rare or rare magical weapon, of which you are proficient. Magically materializes in your grip. And then if you
Oh.
would have picked 8, you would have gotten idiot, which I think reduces your intelligence by 1d4. plus
Yeah.
1.
Takes your intelligence.
Let's see. What would you have? Oh, if you would have said 3 from the top.
Oh, it would have been the thing I was wanting.
3 from the top.
Damn.
It was a good
the
try.
Goddamn cards.
It was a
and
good
try
try.
all over again.
Well, first thing I do is immediately go. Well, I don't know this, but the Caliban in me immediately goes in, grabs the hole, and throws it in the river.
It lands flat on the bottom of the river.
It lands flat on the bottom of the river.
Gets sucked into the fucking hole.
The water goes into it. Yeah.
You drain the river
Ends
in
up
the
in
middle of the
hell.
desert.
Yeah.
You also drain the ocean. that's
Drain
next to
the
it.
sea of stars.
Yeah, the first level.
Slowly but surely.
The first level of hell fills with water.
Dude.
Avernus just top to bottom now is underwater. But hey, since he's there,
Yeah.
he can know he knows what everybody's saying.
He knows
Oh,
what
I'm in hell.
everybody's saying as they drown. It's fine.
I'm in hell now. Man, now I know where I'm at.
Yeah, so does that devil.
You're not in Avernus.
And you're unarmed.
Joke's on you. You're the old man that was actually the Illithid that Garnigan and the other one saved.
Yeah.
Hey, so
You
you
were
wanna know
trapped
the best?
inside his body.
Yeah.
You want to know the best part about that devil coming after you? You are now unarmed.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
In space.
Unarmed and
Yeah.
unharmed, baby. Let's go.
Yeah. He's protected by extra dimensional beings, bro. That devil's got to fight his way through
That
hell.
devil-
That devil's
that
got a
devil just-
long fight.
That devil just found out where he is. He's like, this motherfucker.
How
This
the
man's
hell
like,
he
oh,
tired,
he's
body.
been-
This man goes, oh, this is an easy way.
you-
This
here's
is
the
an easy
thing.
way. I got this.
Hold on.
And he's like, oh, this motherfucker.
He's like, he's fucking cheating.
The devil's just over here. Oh no, hold on. I need a different cup.
Yeah, you need the good cup. Go get the skull cup.
The devil's just over here minding his own business, right? Got his feet up, watching devil TV or whatever. Drinking
Watching
his
people
devil,
being
drinking his
tortured.
devil tea, watching people be tortured, right? And then all of a sudden he's like, I gotta go kill a fucking warlock.
Fuck this dude.
That guy
Period.
pissed me off. He cut me off in traffic with, I gotta fucking, oh my god, I gotta go kill this fucking warlock. All right, let me look at a map. And he pulls out a map and he's like, okay, I think he's here. Fucking figures out where he's at, and then all of a sudden his hand moves off the map. Son of a bitch. Not
It's
again.
fucking
Not again.
Again. I think there's some horseman there.
Don John shit's getting old.
I think there's a horseman there. I'm gonna call him up.
What the hell are these humans up to now? A horseman?
A horse, man. What's this horse keep talking about this only hooves shit?
Joke's on you. Devil's number one subscriber. Let's go. So
same character.
Elian ceases to exist.
Hell yeah, brother.
That coming eventually.
This is a whole emotional roller coaster today.
You
The
met a
second
baby
character
Boulette?
my party murder hoboed.
The first one had it coming.
I mean,
The first
fair.
one was a criminal, correct. This one
Yeah.
was saving
But
a
so
bunch
is
of
Ian.
kids.
Yeah, so is Ian.
So is
I
Horik.
want to clarify. Yeah, so is Ian.
Technically,
So is
Technically,
Party.
technically so is Omen.
Yeah,
Omen's actually a bigger criminal than I am.
Woman's like a huge outlawed criminal in a whole other country right
Augustus is a war criminal.
now. In 2 countries, but that's who's counting.
You
You-
did also assist in
you're
a lot
counting.
of crime. You were
I
part-
assisted in a small
you
crime
were
spree.
part of the
I was
bundle.
only part of a small crime spree because
Hey.
I was not there for the Uthkatla bullshit.
You were still tied to the group.
I was not there. I was off
Barnyardigan
committing
is
my
a
own war
barnyardigan is a
crimes.
barnyardigan, man.
I was off committing my own war crimes. You can't prove it. Prove that I was both simultaneously there and in Fort of Sorrows at the same time. Prove it.
Homie, they expected more of us than that.
That's fair.
Now, the question becomes, Nick, what's your next character going to be? No,
Oh no, I already have like 3 made.
bet. What is it?
Oh no.
Were
I'm
you
not-
doing
I'm not-
a-
I'm
The
choosing.
cleric.
Oh, I was.
You did say you were going to do another cleric. I think you'd have fun as a paladin, but you'd have to be an Oath of Conquest paladin because that's the only one that makes sense for you.
What the fuck?
You would play an Oath of Conquest paladin quite well, in my opinion.
No one
I've-
expects the
I
Inquisition.
played Oath of the Ancients, I think, before.
Yeah, you know.
I think you have. Yeah. So Oath of Conquest is like you take an oath in following a king or something, right? So say for a shitty backstory, a quick one, you want your family was killed by an invading army and you were almost killed and you healed up and then you joined the fucking local brigade or whatever. And then you fought your way to the top of that brigade and then the king knighted you or something or fucking made you a squire of some kind. And then king of that area, queen of that, whatever, whoever's the leader, monarch of that area. And then come to find out that it was actually his men wearing the enemy's colors who raided your village and killed your fucking wife and kid and everything.
I
They
have
did
an
it. They
idea.
did it in the name of your king, but they pretended like they were the other guys, so he had a reason to go to war with the other guys. There was a whole fucking political debacle involved, and then you became like you were Oath of Conquest to fight against your own. Like you swore your oath to get your magical powers to fight against your own ruler. That could be an oath. I mean, that could be an oath of vengeance as well. But
Yeah.
both of those
Oh, the
backstories,
concept
both
is
of
you
them
will
go
crush
together
your,
so
you
well.
will crush them. Yeah.
You
yeah.
crush your enemies no matter what. Vengeance is you have a reason for vengeance. You're
Yeah.
Paladin Batman.
Yeah.
But you could
Rich.
also be a fucking ranger. You could be anything. It's your call. I just think
Can
the
I-
way that I've
characters?
seen you play, I think Oath of fucking Conquest or Oath of Vengeance Paladin would be great for you. So the
I'm
two
just
of
gonna
you
workshop it.
that watch him cease to exist. What do you do? Continue working, I'm assuming.
Augustus does.
Yeah, I mean you've seen it happen. No, you haven't
Yeah.
actually.
I
No,
have
you
not
haven't.
seen it happen, but Augustus does. He didn't know Elian. He didn't know Elian.
No,
It's fine.
Silver will like consider just ignoring it and then be like, fucking idiot. And then like gather up his stuff, expecting him to just show up at some point.
Mm-hmm.
Because he does stupid shit like this all of the time.
Yeah, so I mean, you get all of his shit: the handy haversack, the portal, the what the fuck else you got on you? All the gold and shit he's got in his handy haversacks, the fucking crossbow he's got on him, like literally all of his belongings. You now have. You can just open up his fucking character sheet and add his belongings to your
Notes
character.
written in common for the book I was reading for Ian.
Yeah.
Which is great.
Augustus will look up from the little hovering over the armor. I'm assuming he does that often. Just disappears.
He's never disappeared, but I mean, he does dumb shit all the fucking time. So I'm sure he'll show up eventually.
And those of you
Common.
inside the dome can now hear them talking about him disappearing. So you become
I
aware
instantly
that he
registered
has
and
disappeared.
and I run out there looking for my book.
It's not on the ground. She picked up all his shit.
Oh yeah, I'll give him the fucking book if he wants it. Like,
You're
I'm not
gonna throw the
fucking-
book at him? Is that what you're gonna do?
Yeah.
No.
Literally.
Well, yeah. I mean, he's getting that book thrown at him and then a firm fucking punch, considering he just killed my friend.
Oh yeah, he doesn't know about that.
He doesn't know about that yet.
Mm-hmm.
So roll a hit, I guess. She tosses the book at you, and you're like, "Oh, thanks," and you don't see her fist coming behind it.
Punches a hole through the book.
Ignites the fucking glove in silver flame and burns the book to ash. Yeah,
It's 12. She misses.
damn. She swings and misses. You're a little too dexterous. You kind of see it coming a little bit, and you dodge out of the way. Just kind of lean back a little bit, and the hand passes right in front of you.
Kind of look. I was gonna back up back into the dome. Put my book away.
Okay.
The Omen let you back in the dome.
That's true. He does have to actively allow you in and out of the dome. But I was just letting you guys play it out because it was funny to see you shoot arrows. Because that just means that Omen was allowing the arrows to leave the dome.
Yeah.
That means at the end of the day, it's Omen's.
You know, if you'd have shot the arrow, it would have bounced back, right?
No.
Yeah, it wouldn't have splintered against the dome. It would have ricocheted.
Nope.
It's a round dome. So it just would have ricocheted and ricocheted and ricocheted and hit somebody in the fucking dome. So it was either you two just go and fire fucking arrows into the dome and kill somebody in the dome with 40-something damage, or you kill somebody on the boat, and I felt like it was safer to kill the people on the boat. So that one's on me. The first one is on me. The rest of them are on you for continuing to do it. Caliban's rests upon you all. And the 7 children who made it out.
So Silver will sit back down and like start polishing Pain.
But violently, right? Like angrily.
Violently.
Yeah.
And she'll say,
Pain thoroughly enjoys this.
He's a misogynist. Yeah.
I go back to sleep.
He's a masochist.
not a
Not a misogynist. He's
Masochist.
probably a little
Misogynist.
misogynistic too. But he's definitely
Masochist.
he's both a
Masochistic.
sadist and a masochist.
Yeah.
And she'll say while she's like angrily scrubbing at pain, Caliban's dead. Kids are probably fucking dead too.
And go make me an intelligence check really quickly, Silver.
Sure. It's a 9.
Yeah, I mean, the descendant powers down, and you hear call disconnected. Not really, but the fucking you watch the
equivalent.
Yeah, the equivalent. So the light blue that it's lit up flickers and fades out. So with your 9, you can take from that what you wish.
Well, I mean, Caliban said he was hit, and then he basically sounded like he was fucking dying. So
He
it's
was in a
safe
lot of
to,
pain.
yeah.
And then the boat was also catching fire. And it had caught fire. It was just growing because it's made of wood. And that's why you weren't allowed to have the guns on top of the ship. They had to be below deck in the side of the ship because the guns would get struck by lightning and fucking light the ship on fire. And that's why the Spanish galleon was superior. Because there were 3 decks of fucking guns, and they were all below decks, and they were all manned. So.
And that shit was fucking massive.
Yeah, Spanish galleons were fucking. I mean, there were several different kinds, but galleons fucking. Galleons are the biggest and angriest of them all. Now, so let's see. We have.
What level can I cast fire?
What level can I wipe this party out with? If I stood inside the dome.
Yep, I don't care how big the dome is.
And
I
nuked
cast
myself.
fireball.
Where would this story take off again? Now, instead of doing that, I just want to mention that you have a portable hole, a handy haversack, and a bag of holding.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yep.
And you're a pretty
One
smart
giant
guy.
gravity bomb on the way.
You're a pretty smart guy. Actually, I killed a big bad.
Gravity bomb.
I killed a big bad one time by we took our gnome who was wearing a handy haversack, and I put the bag of holding over him, and then threw the shit at the big bad and created a bomb, and I killed the gnome.
Yeah.
And I didn't tell I didn't tell anybody that I was gonna do this. And I was like, I had like a 16 intelligence and I was a fighter, so I was like,
gnome bomb.
and fucking threw this shit into, and then fucking lobbed him into the big bad, and it fucking detonated and almost killed Orcus in one go. And then I just went up there and I was like, yeah, fucking action surge, I guess.
I guess.
Does that count as an action? Throwing the no? Technically, he weighs nothing once he goes in the bag of holding, so I don't know that that really counts as an action. And then I like the player too. The player wanted to come across the table and punch me, and I was like, "Bro, I fucking killed the boss in 2 hits. Like, what do you mean? How are you gonna be mad at me about this?" My character didn't get to see it. Your character didn't see shit. He was dead. He was dead as soon as the bag of holding went over you.
Yeah.
So by the way, you can all see the glow of this ship as it sails like around a small hill and continues down. You can still see the glow of the ship as it flickers and burns down in the distance. What do you do for the rest of the evening?
Still contemplating that fireball.
Dropping arrows.
Everybody's the boat's gone. It's out of range.
Go to bed.
But just a little murder in my. Yeah, nothing like a good little murder to put me to sleep. So I guess fucking people go to sleep that need to sleep, and people that don't. If you don't, take a point of exhaustion.
Yep,
If you
will
do,
do.
does that 2 points of exhaustion now?
Yes.
Oh no.
Great.
That's not good. Because I think 4 is half hit points, isn't it?
Yes.
And then you
Already
only
have
can reduce 1
disadvantage.
per night. So
Yep,
you have
already
to full
have
rest 2 nights in a row
disadvantage.
to get rid of the 2 that you currently have. Yeah.
Yep.
That sucks. So I guess you guys sleep the rest of the night, and the bullet and the pangolin take up the gap that his body left in the fucking sand inside the dome. And everybody gets their long rest except for Elian. He's got a long torture ahead, and I guess
Augustus stays up tinkering with the armor.
oh yeah. Do you go back in the dome though?
No.
Okay, so you stay outside. Perfect. Okay. So, like I said, you take your point of exhaustion. Silver, if you stay up through the night, you end up taking your point of exhaustion. But if you do go back to sleep, even out, like in anger, if you go to sleep for your 4 hours, you're fine.
Yeah, well, I'll stay up a bit longer to finish up because I only need 4 hours of rest.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So you, as long as you get 4 hours, you're fine. So you're okay. But you notice when you go to sleep that Augustus doesn't. And Augustus just sits there all night long out. So when everybody wakes up in the morning, you hear a little tink tink tink, tink tink tink, tink tink tink, and something breaks. Shit! And he throws another fucking tool in the bush or into
There's
the fucking like towards the water. There's a
like
whole
a few over there.
There's a whole line of tools going towards the water. He's been throwing through fucking all night long. You want to make me an intelligence check at disadvantage, obviously, because you're
at disadvantage because of 2 points of exhaustion.
Right.
Absolutely. 15.
Are any of the tools you have mithril and or adamantine?
No, I don't think so. I have.
You are willing to bet that anything
Yeah.
you hit this with is probably going to continue breaking.
Okay. Gotcha.
And everybody wakes up to the sound of him throwing some shit. And like dropping the armor on the ground, it kind of rattles a little bit because it's all scale mail. But you all wake to a fairly sunny morning, and you can all smell immediately the smell of burning wood. And Augustus, you watched and heard all night long as the screams subsided finally, and the fire burned itself out for the most part. If you got up and walked, it would have been about a mile down the river. The ship had burned a hole in itself, collapsed into the water, sunk, tipped over. Everybody inside drowned or died to the fire. So it put itself out. You know, plus to that, right? No environmental damage. There's gonna be a reef.
Nature.
Kill all boats. No, I'm kidding.
Well, taking points of exhaustion in protest. You guys want anything done? Don't ask the one guy that's gonna do it.
What do you all do once you wake up? Anything?
I don't even know.
Get ready to move for the day.
Oh, how many moonstones did I use in there? I had things for that.
2.
I had 6. Yeah, okay.
You used 2 because you placed 1 by each emblem
so I
to
have
make it glow.
4.
Yep.
I have things for them. 2 of them.
So everybody packs up their sleeping bags and gear and equipment, and does anybody carry aliens, or do you just shove it into the bag of holding, or what do you do?
I
Who
put it
is
in the bag of holding and just tie it to my hip.
okay? Well, so who has the bag of holding on? Holy
That
fuck, was it
would
Caliban?
have.
Well,
No,
was
he
the
had
bag
it,
of
but
holding
Elian
on?
had it. Elian had it.
Elian
If it was
last.
has
on
Elian has
Elian,
the
I would have
he
it.
has the handy haversack.
I had the
Yeah,
Oh.
but he was
haversack
taking
in the-
stuff out of the. You were taking stuff out of it.
No.
Someone was taking something out of it. So I handed it.
Okay. I'll
I don't-
just put whatever I
had it
can
last.
into the haversack and then shove everything else in my own inventory, I guess.
Okay.
Because I've got
We
the
have
bag
the.
of
I mean,
So
I
you
have
get
a bag
double
of holding.
fucking
so-
bedroll, a tinderbox, all the normal shit that,
Yeah.
that you get as a character. You have 2 of them now. Like water skin, shit like that. You got them all. When you all wake up, does anybody go down by the river?
Nope.
Down by the river. It's a great song. No one goes down by the river?
No.
Okay.
Gus, this is still sitting there.
Yeah, yeah. Well, the dome is dispersed. Everyone's equipment is picked up. Who is going to lead the way to your next point of order?
Augustus, well, gladly.
Okay.
Yeah,
Would you like to roll me a survival check?
No. I'll lead the way. It's fine.
And
It's fine.
disadvantage.
No, it's fine. I'll lead the way.
It doesn't matter. Either one of you can do it. I don't give a shit.
Okay, you could do it. But-
Okay. Survival.
You didn't do
check.
that bad.
Yeah. Yeah, I got a good intelligence check. It's fine. I can do this.
Is it a survival?
Survival.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Just wisdom.
Oh, that's a nat one.
Yikes.
Should have let me do it at this point. Fuck.
That sun is beaten down today. It is hot. Luckily, you're next to a river and you can manage to go down and get liquids whenever you need to. But as you're following this river southward towards the next city of Anhors, on Howers, I don't know how the fuck you say that. It looks like Anhors, so it's gonna be Anhors from now on. Anhaurz. Anhors. Anhors? I don't know. As you're making your way down the coastline, this riverside, you can see it in the distance. It is a ways, but you can also see between you and that the wreck of the ship. Now for hang on, where's it at? This one. As the ship is sailing, none of you see what its name is, though. As it's kind of turned sideways in the water, you can actually see its keel like exposed. The mast is bent over and broken. Everything is charred. Most of the ship is blackened as it's been burnt. The name upon its rear, you can see "Deal with the Devil." As you approach it, you notice there is a body dressed impeccably well in fancy colors, with a bunch of jangly gold on him, and his foot caught in one of the banisters, the only thing holding him to the boat as the rivers rush past. All of you recognize this as the body of Caliban.
Damn.
And as you all take your second to acknowledge him, that foot slips loose. The body drifts under, and you can see it trail away, and his cloaks flow almost like a fish's fins as he drifts down the river, the direction you just came.
Oh,
What? What?
gosh. I'm thinking. I'm
Uh,
thinking.
well, that's probably a decent point for us to wrap up tonight.
Yeah.
As you guys watch the body of your comrade dead by your hand drift into the darkness beyond. I need just before that happens, I need this is gonna be mad fucked for me doing this. I need Augustus and I need Omen to make me Omen to make me an Arcana check, and I need Augustus to make me same thing, Arcana check. But yours is a disadvantage, yeah.
Disadvantage 7.
What'd you get?
14.
14. With a 14, you know that Caliban has described to you all in travel that he sees the spirits. He sees spirits of everyone who's passed
Mm-hmm.
between now and in the past. He sees the spirits of the angry, the spirits of the poor, the spirits of the sad, the rich, the happy, the loved, the unloved, the cared for, the hated, the dead, the undead. He sees any spirit he can, and he tries to help them in passing. But with your Arcana check, Omen, you get the feeling that no one helped him pass. And you've been told that he was the last of the Vishtani. Meaning there is no one to help him pass.
Okay.
You took that a little more positively than I think you should have.
No,
Okay.
I'm typing it and acknowledging that I.
Okay, my bad.
That
It
he's
just
received
you
it.
sounded, you were like, okay,
No, no,
fucking
no,
yeah,
no,
bro,
no.
yeah, it's fine.
Fuck that guy.
You're just kind of a dick anyway. Like you fucking.
Call me old man all the time. Fuck that dude.
Now, does anybody have any questions for me?
No, but I can confidently say fuck you. But that's not all entirely your fault. But
Because
also fuck you.
because I put
Um,
the opportunity out there, it sort of is my fault. But
A little bit.
I didn't
bit.
know. Let me be honest with you. I had no fucking clue. Their first inclination was, let's light it the fuck up.
Yeah, me either. Me either.
I had
will say,
zero inclination that your two rogues were gonna go, fuck it.
fuck it, send it. I will say, however, the chances of Augustus dying have now tripled in his exhaustion protest. I will point that out.
Does anybody else have any questions for me? Nick, do you want to talk about what your next character is going to be in a minute? Have you decided?
Carnigan.
No. No, absolutely not.
He's still alive.
Yeah, on a different fucking planet. No.
It's not him. It's the same race.
You're gonna play another Dragonborn?
Paladin.
Jesus,
Bro, you
man.
know damn well it was probably gonna be a Dragonborn from the
I-
first.
Listen, it's a gem.
Don't even act
It's a
surprised.
You got two. You
gem
got
one.
two non-dragon characters. Be happy.
The turtle counts as a dragon.
This is my
He's
second
also a
ever
reptile.
Dragonborn I've ever been. What do you mean?
Yeah, but all I ever hear is about Gardigan. So
Yeah, that's true, yeah. But it's a gem. It's a gem dragonborn. It's completely different.
completely different.
Fucking yeah, he's got like stones jutting out of him. He's still a living
Yeah.
dragonborn. He's just got like crystals and shit jaggedly sticking out of him.
Not really. I mean, they're pretty smooth looking.
Yeah, so they get named after the gems they look like, but they like sorry, the full size dragon. The full size dragon has the fucking like if you pick a sapphire dragon, they have like pieces of sapphire jutting from their spine and shit.
Yeah, but what's cool about
Um,
these is they can fly
I don't
for
know.
1 minute.
We'll talk about it. I don't know.
They can fly for 1 minute, man.
I don't know how I feel about giving you a flying character. I don't know how I feel about that.
And
at this point.
for me.
And I'm resistant to psychic damage. That's pretty fucking dope.
I mean, that's good for fighting
Illithids, yes.
the illithid.
Illithids.
Yeah.
I also do psychic damage.
I mean, that's not good for fighting illithids.
Yeah, but that's if I use my breath weapon.
Yeah. Yeah, your breath stinks so bad it causes psychic damage. That's what it is. That's what it is. It hurts so bad I want to hurt myself. And that's what it did. It puts you into a stupor and you just hit yourself a few times. That's how it works.
Wait, but what's cool about this is that my charisma saving throw is a +12.
I don't know. Absolutely not.
How does that work?
Because he's
My
multi-classed into bard.
Nope. I'm not. My charisma is 18. I have a +4 in saves.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And then he has a fucking aura because he's a
Yeah,
paladin.
my aura is +4.
Oh, you have an aura. Okay. Fuck, I was like, how does that fucking
Hey, you're the one who told me, hey, you should be paladin, man. I
Yeah,
chose paladin.
yeah, but not a gem dragonborn. We'll talk about it.
they
Not
work
a
on
gem
saving throws?
dragonborn. What?
Yeah, they do.
I have to look at my paladin again.
I'm pretty
It's
sure.
fine.
it's
I'll
just-
just
is
be
it
regular dragonborn.
Yeah, I know. Because if I have to roll a dex save or something, then yeah, you could have a fucking +3 to con or whatever, +3 to your saves. Yeah, that's saving throws.
I have a +5 to dex saves.
What the fuck is your dexterity? Do you have any negative stats?
Uh,
Please
I
tell me
have
it's intelligence and wisdom. As
Wisdom.
please, oh, perfect. As a paladin, the one
This is yours.
stat you need to be up.
He doesn't know what anybody is.
Yeah. No, and you need to have at least one negative stat. We'll talk about that later. Does anybody have anything else?
Elliot didn't have a negative. Wait, no, he did. Never mind.
Everybody has at least
You had a
one.
negative
Yeah,
strength.
that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's
that's right,
it's
I
not
did.
a challenge if you don't have a negative stat. Otherwise, you roll +0 for everything.
well,
There's no ability to fucking.
It's still a challenge because you up everything.
It's a 1 in 20 chance. I mean, not
It's not
even because
1 in 20.
if something's a fucking DC of 12, it's an 8 in 20 chance, which is pretty great. It's like a 40% chance of success.
I'll make my wisdom 8.
Nice.
It's
The one stat,
Accurate.
the one stat you need, dump it, bug it.
yeah.
It's
Needs
not though.
Yeah, your spells are based off your wisdom.
No, they're
It-
charisma.
They're
Was it
charisma.
paladin? Which one was it? Cleric's
Yeah.
wisdom.
Cleric's wisdom.
Okay.
Yep.
Wisdom, he just needs to know if people are listening to
That's
his
fine. Listen,
edicts well
listen.
enough.
If it has 18 charisma, you better play a charismatic as fuck character.
Yeah. Well.
No. If you play it like Elian, his charisma is gonna be 8 real fucking quick.
Yeah. I'll play him like Yornir.
Oh no, we'll see. A little,
By not talking at all.
it's not an 18 charisma, is it?
Not talking at all.
There's no point in playing a paladin if I can't have the only thing that makes a paladin a paladin.
Listen. You can be a
Saves.
strong paladin. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying if you have an 18 charisma, you better play an 18 charisma. I expect
All
you
right.
to be the first one to start talking, to be trying to fucking convince people to do shit.
All right.
I
I will.
That's
Let's
right.
Be the
Garnigan in
chatty
here.
bitch. Be the chatty bitch.
Right, it's your job.
With
I
my
mean,
plus
yeah, your
20 to
group
persuasion.
your group just slaughtered the fucking chatty bitch. Who do you think's the big bad?
The chatty bitch.
No,
The group.
it's
We
somebody
are.
who has +22 to persuasion.
Uh-huh.
His life flashing before his eyes right now. Wait, no, please don't let me fight myself. No, 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 no. And Kane. And all the
I wanna
other
be a Goliath
characters.
barbarian.
And all the other and all the other characters that have
Yeah.
died along the way. Oh my god.
Aegis is the fucking biggest of big bads.
No, Thimble is.
Oh
Yeah.
god, yeah. Thimble's the leader.
What did I tell you? What was Thimble? What was Thimble addressed as in her dream?
Daughter of the horned goat.
Yeah, the horned goat
I don't
demon.
remember.
Yeah, daughter of the horned demon. There you go, horned demon. There you go. Like,
Yeah, I
knew
think
it
the goat
horned
was made up.
something.
Yeah, I think it's just horned
Yeah.
demon.
Yeah, didn't we kind of fight something
All
like that
demons horned.
Nope.
in a one shot?
No, you guys didn't. But next week,
Oh.
next week will be a one shot.
Yes.
Oh, is it?
Yes, next week will be a one shot. Also, since it's Easter, happy Easter, people. How you doing?
Happy Easter.
But yeah, no, next week, if you want to play next week, we can. We don't have to, but oh shit, I mean today was the holiday. Fuck. Next week, next week will be a fucking one shot. I'll build your character sheets. I'll give them to you. And then Adam's gonna run it again because I already talked to him about this and has already fucking.
Oh. Please,
Yep.
for the love of God, give us both the ability to talk into people's minds again.
Just want to scream into people's heads again.
I just want to do your mom. Just ruin Adam's campaign with your mom.
Does anybody have any
Look.
other questions?
Your mom jokes will only get you so far here.
They got us
Your
real
mom took
far
me
in
all the
last
way.
one shot.
That's fair.
Doing your mom.
That boss was getting
You
real
weren't
pissed
you weren't
off.
expecting me to have that loaded,
He
were you?
was. I was not. No.
That
I
boss
was
in the
not.
last one shot was getting real pissed off at 600-yard shots, and your mom.
Well, he
jokes
was
at the
getting
same
600-yard shots of your mom jokes and slapped with literally the sun. You had your monk literally slap him with the power of the sun, and then
We
your
did,
one fucking little gnome of a goddamn little dragon thing
I was
hopped onto him, lit on
Yeah.
fire.
I covered myself in grease and threw that fucking dagger,
was it.
baby.
The man
That
fought
was the
the
Halloween one,
literally
yeah.
of the fucking Home Alone children that got thrown into his own house.
Listen, we watched a TV show the other day, and then I told you I designed almost all of my one-shot characters around this
I
one
know.
actor.
And it's fitting. They're fucking fitting. And this one is going to be funny though, because I will let you all know, you are playing a heist. You will all be rogues. So prepare
A
to be
party of 6 rogues.
yeah, prepare to have fun with it, but at the same time, this is a heist. You done fuck up. That's on you.
What level are we gonna be at?
5.
5? Ooh.
Yeah, it's gonna be a little bit of a setback. It's in the past, so I'll give you this heads up. What is happening is you, like, the beginning of the next session, I'll do my normal starting, right, and then oh shit, hold on, let me end the fucking stream real quick. That'll fucking save us some time before I say all this. Hang on.
Yeah.
Please spoil
So
everything.
anybody who's here, appreciate you. We'll see you next time. Have a good night.